Alright, no lag? Okay. What is up, YouTube Kingdom? I am BC King, and this is my first time ever playthrough of Doki Doki Literature Club. This was supposed to happen in October during Spooky Month, but as you guys know, October went pretty bad for me in terms of my channel being lost and other stuff, so I figured, you know what? I did promise it. People wanted it, so I'm gonna still do it. So we are recording this on November 1st, 2023, one day after Halloween, but you know what? I'll still do it. So here we go. So it says this game is not suitable for children who are easily or those who are easily disturbed, which is the first part is not me. The second one, not so much. I mean, I can handle scary games. It's just I get scared pretty. Oh my god, are we good? Did we lag? Okay. But yeah, I get scared pretty easily, but I can handle horror games. We're good. So let's do this. Individuals suffering from anxiety or depression, which is me, may not have a safe experience playing this game. For content warnings, please visit http://ddlc.moe/warning.html. Well, I'll tell you right now, I have anxiety and depression, but I'm good. So, here we go. By playing Doki Doki Literature Club, you agree that you are at least 13 years of age. Yep. And you consent to your exposure of highly disturbing content. I do. I agree. Alright. And I was telling KickChat watching this on YouTube, we'll adjust audio when it starts playing, like right now. Alright. Oh man, alright, yeah, that's getting turned down. Uh-oh, hold on. Music volume, sound volume. Alright. That should be good, right? I think. KickChat's not gonna help me adjust audio, I guess, so I gotta do it myself. Alright, we're good. I think that's good. Alright, let's do, wait, hold on, text speed. Let's make it a little bit quick. Full screen, auto forward time. Let's go, like, right here so I can read it. There we go. Alright, new game, enter your name. BC, oh, I can't space? Alright, fuck it. I'll do one word. Backing. Alright. Hey! I see an annoying girl running toward me from a distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. That girl is Sayori, my neighbor and good friend since we were children. You know, the kind of friend you never see yourself making today, but it just kind of works out because you've known each other for so long. We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school, she would oversleep more and more frequently, and I would get tired of waiting up. If she's going to chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. However, I just sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk and let Sayori catch up to me. I overslept again, but I caught you this time. Maybe, but only because I decided to stop and wait for you. You say that you were thinking about ignoring me? That's mean, BC King. Oh wait, I talk? Oh cool. Well, if people stare at you for acting weird, then I don't want them to think we're a couple or something. I would date her, for sure. Hell yeah. Fine, fine. But you did wait for me after all. I guess you don't have it in you to be mean even if you want to. Whatever you say, Sayori. Hehe. We cross the street together and make our way to school. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute. By the way, BC King, have you decided on a club to join yet? A club? I told you already, I'm really not interested in joining any clubs. Haven't been looking either. That's not true. You told me you would join a club this year. Did I? I'm sure it's possible that I did in one of our many conversations where I dismissively go along with whatever she's going on about. Sayori likes to worry a little too much about me when I'm perfectly content just getting by on the average while spending my free time on games and anime. Hell yeah! Do that live here on Kick, so... I was talking about how I'm worried that you won't learn how to socialize or have any skills before college. That was a jab. Your happiness is really important to me, you know? And I know you're happy now, but I die at the thought of you becoming a NEET in a few years because you're not used to the real world. What the hell is a NEET? Like, what? Hello? You trust me, right? Don't make me keep worrying about you. Alright, alright. I'll look at a few clubs if it makes you happy. No promises, though. Will you at least promise me you'll try a little? Yeah, I guess I'll promise you that. Yay! Why do I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl? More than that, I'm surprised I even let myself relent to her. I guess seeing her worry so much about me makes me want to ease her mind at least a little bit, even if she does exaggerate everything inside of her head. The school day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs. Sayori wants me to check out some clubs. I guess I had no choice but to start with the anime club. Hell yeah! Hello? Sayori? Sayori must have come into the classroom while I was spacing out. I look around and realize I'm the only one left in the classroom. I thought I'd catch you coming out of the classroom, but I saw you just sitting here and spacing out, so I came in. Honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed. You don't need to wait up for me if it's going to make you late to your own club. Well, I thought you might need some encouragement, so I thought, you know what? Well, that you could come to my club. Sayori. Yeah? There is no way I'm going to your club. Ha! Got him. Or Gotti. Got her. Gotti. Got her. Got him. Whatever. Meanie? Sayori is vice president of the literature club. Ah, that's why it's called Doki Doki Literature Club. I got it. Not that I was ever aware that she had any interest in literature. In fact, I'm 99% sure she only did it because she thought it would be fun to help start a new club. Since she was the first one to show interest after the one who proposed the club, she inherited the title Vice President. That said, my interest in literature is guaranteed to be even less. Yeah, I'm going to the anime club. Come on, please? Why do you care so much anyway? Well, I kind of told the club yesterday that I would bring in a new member. What's up, Polish? How are you, man? Anime girls dating game? I guess so. And Natsuki made cupcakes and everything. Don't make promises you can't keep. I can't tell if Sayori is really that much of an airhead or if she's cunning. I almost thought that said another, like, C word that rhymes with cunning. I thought those were two M's and not two N's. I'm not gonna lie. I'm so sorry. Or if she's so cunning as to have planned all this out. I let out a long sigh. Fine, I'll stop by for a cupcake, okay? Yes, let's go! And thus, today marks the day I sold my soul for a cupcake. I dejectedly follow Sayori across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit, being generally used for third-year classes and activities. Sayori, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. Everyone, the new member is here! I told you, don't call me a new member. I glance around the room. Welcome to the literature club. It's a pleasure meeting you. She's cute. There's that main theme. Seriously? You brought a boy? Okay, she's cute. Way to kill the atmosphere. Okay, that's cutie. That's cutie. I want her. I want her. That's cutie patootie. BC King, what a nice surprise. Welcome to the club. All words escape me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls. You're damn right. What are you looking at? If you want to say something, say it. Sorry. Natsuki. Okay, that's Natsuki. Alright. The girl with the sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes me think she's probably a first year. She's also the one who made cupcakes, according to Sayori. You can just ignore her when she gets moody. Sayori says that quietly into my ear, then turns back toward the other girls. Anyway, this is Natsuki, always full of energy. This is Yuri, the smartest in the club. Oh, is that her right there? Don't say things like that. Yuri, who appears comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with the people like Sayori and Natsuki. Well, it's nice to meet both of you. And it sounds like you already know Monica, is that right? Oh, Monica's the name of the cute girl? Oh, okay, yep, I want Monica. Monica's mine. That's right. And she has green eyes like I do. Done. Done. I want her. It's great to see you again, BC King. Monica smiles sweetly. Look at that pose! She's scout! We do know each other. Well, we rarely talked, but we were in the same class last year. Monica was probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, she's athletic! Another plus. Basically completely out of my league. So having her smile at me so it genuinely feels a little... You too, Monica. Come sit down, BC King. We made room for you at the table so you can sit next to me or Monica. I'll get the cupcakes. Hey, I made them. I'll get them. Sorry, I got a little too excited. Then how about I make some tea as well? Cupcakes and tea? Fuck yes. I would not say a single thing just because I'm too scared to say anything when the ratio of a guy to girl is more than 1 to 1. The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. As Sayori mentioned, it's been widened so that there is one space next to Monica and one space next to Sayori. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room where Natsuki grabs a wrap tray and Yuri opens the closet. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand. Okay, are you ready? Ta-da! Whoa! Natsuki lifts the foil off the tray to reveal a dozen white fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats. Oh, that's cute! The whiskers are drawn with icing, and little pieces of chocolate were used to make ears. So cute! I had no idea you were so good at baking, Natsuki. Well, you know. Just hurry and take one. Sayori grabs one first, and Monica. I follow. It's delicious! Sayori talks with her mouth full and has already managed to get icing on her face. I turn the cupcake around on my fingers, looking for the best angle to take a bite. Natsuki is quiet. I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? I finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki. Well, why are you thanking me? It's not like haven't I heard this somewhere before? I made them for you or anything. Yeah, I thought you technically did. Sayori said, well, maybe. But not for, you know, you, dummy. Yeah, she's out. She's out, sorry. I don't like Natsuki. Alright, alright. I mean, she's cute and all, but her character's kinda, yeah. I give up on Natsuki's weird logic and dismiss the conversation. Yuri returns to the table, carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom? Don't worry, the teachers give us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? I guess. Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. That's not... Do they all like me? Wait a minute. They all like me, don't they? I mean, Monica's already my girl, I'm sorry. I like all of you, but Monica's the one for me. She's got green eyes, brown hair, her bow is cute. Love her. Insulted, Yuri looks away. I meant that, you know. I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but I at least enjoy tea. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. Monica raises an eyebrow, then smiles at me. So what made you consider the literature club? I was afraid of this question. Something tells me I shouldn't tell Monica that I was practically dragged here by Sayori. Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet, and Sayori seemed really happy here, so... That's okay, don't be embarrassed. We'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the literature club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. Wait, actually, why does the club of 4 get a whole classroom? Now it's 5, I know, but still, what the fuck? I mean, I had clubs in my middle school that had, like, 4 or 5 people, so it's not really that, uncommon. As president of the literature club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. Monica, I'm surprised. How come you decided to start your own club? You could... Wait, she's a president too? Another plus! It's like check, 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 every box. You could probably be a board member for running the major clubs. Weren't you leader of the debate club last year? Kind of a turn off, but she's still... No, she's still the one for me. I don't care. That's in the past. Who gives a fuck? Well, you know. To be honest, I can't stand all the politics around the major clubs. It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. Again! The one for me! Same with me. It's like, I don't want a fucking 9-to-5 office job. I want to have what... I want to do this for my life. Because I enjoy it and I have a passion for it. See? We connect on that note. And it encourages others to get into literature, then I'm fulfilling that dream. Monica really is a great leader. Yuri also nods in agreement. I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. Must be hard to start a new club. You could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new. Especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention, like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. But it makes school events like the festival that much more important. I'm confident that we can all really grow this club before we graduate. Right, everyone? Yeah! We'll do our best. You know it. Look at all four of them. They're so cute. Everyone enthusiastically agrees. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Monica must have worked really hard just to find these three. Maybe that's why they were also delighted by the idea of a new member joining. Though I still don't really know if I can keep up with their level of enthusiasm about literature. So, BC King, what kinds of things do you like to read? Well, considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga, of course. I'm underquoting myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking that after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger. My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seems so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. But you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. I read a horror book once. I desperately grasp something I can relate to at the minimal level. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock. Really? I wouldn't have expected that, Yuri. For someone as gentle as you. I guess you could say that. But if the story makes me think, or takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment. Ugh, I hate horror. Oh, why's that? Well, Excuse me. Natsuki's eyes dart over to me for a split second. Never mind. That's right, you usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? What? What gives you that idea? You left a piece of scrap paper behind the last club meeting. It looks like you were working on a poem called Don't Say It Out Loud and Give That Back. Fine, fine. Your cupcakes, your poems. Everything you do is just as cute as you are. Saria settles up behind Natsuki and puts her hands on her shoulders. I'm not cute. Natsuki, you write your own poems? Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care? I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime? No! Natsuki averts her eyes. You wouldn't like them. Not a very confident writer yet. I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart. Do you have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. I guess it's the same for Yuri. Oh, I wanted to read everyone's poems. We all sit in silence for a moment. Okay, I have an idea, everyone. Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monica. Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. The next time we meet, we'll all share them with each other. That way everyone is even. Yeah, let's do it. Plus, now that we have a new member, I think it will help us all get a little more comfortable with each other and strengthen the bond of the club. Isn't that right, BC King? Monica smiles warmly at me once again. Hold on, there's still one problem. What's that? Now that we're back to the original topic of me joining the club, I bluntly come forth with what's been on my mind the entire time. Never said I would join this club. Sorry, it might have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. Sorry, I can't fucking talk today. I still have other clubs to look at, and oh, they're all sad. Look at what I did. They're all looking so sadly at me. Now I feel bad. Lose my train of thought. All four girls stare back at me with dejected eyes. But, I'm sorry, I thought... BC King, you all... I'm defenseless against these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? That is, if writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls. Right. Okay, I decided then. I'll join the literature club. Woman one, the girl's eyes light up. Yes, I'm so happy! Sarah wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Hey! You really did scare me for a moment. If you really just came for the cupcakes, I would be super pissed. There's cursing in this game? Oh, shit! Wow. And that makes it official. Welcome to the literature club. Ah, thanks, I guess. Okay, everyone. I think with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring to the next meeting so we can all share. Monica looks over at me once more. Beastkeen, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Yeah, she's the one for me. Done. Yeah. Can I really impress the class star Monica with my mediocre writing skills? I already feel the anxiety welling up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri and Asuka clean up their food. Hey, BC King, since we're already here, do you want to walk home together? That's right, Sarah and I never walk home together anymore because she always stayed after school for clubs. Sure, might as well. Yay! With that, the two of us depart the club room and make our way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the four girls. Sayori, Natsuki, Yuri, and of course, my girl, Monica. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in a literature club? Perhaps I'll have the chance to grow closer to one of these girls. Alright, I'll just need to make the most of my circumstances, and I'm sure good fortune will find me. I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. Hell yeah! It's time to write a poem. Pick words you think your favorite club member will like. Something good might happen with whoever likes your poem the most. Okay. Ooh, puppy. Puppy. Dream. Kiss. I like the word bliss. I'll take that one. Heart. I have plenty of misfortune, so we'll do that one. Oh, headphones! There we go! Sugar, rainbow. I'll pick rainbow for my LGBT people. There you go. Kawaii, unrestrained, wonderful. I just played Mario Wonders. You know what? I'll pick wonderful. Marshmallow, unending, disaster, destiny. That's a good one. Depression. Done. Vanilla. I love vanilla. Imagination. Doki Doki's a word? Okay. I like boop. You know what? I'm going boop. So, okay, why is that in here? Why is that word in here? I'm not picking that. That was old me. I don't want to have those thoughts anymore. Ocean. Shiny, sensation, after image? Let's go extreme. Childhood, agonizing, chocolate. Let's go chocolate. Marriage, vivacious, heaven sent. You know what? There we go. Extraordinary, fluffy, anime. Let's go anime. Heartbeat, vitality, broken. I'm pretty broken these days, so we'll pick that one. Anxiety. Oh, we're done. Okay. Hi again, BC King. Glad to see you didn't run away on us. Nah, don't worry. Might be a little strange for me, but I at least keep my word. Well, I'm back at the literature club. I was the last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out. Thanks for keeping your promise, BC King. Hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you. Making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it. Oh, come on, like he deserves any slack. Sayori told me you didn't even want to join any clubs this year. And last year, too. I don't know if you plan to just come here and hang out or what. But if you don't take this seriously, then you won't see the end of it. Natsuki, you certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga collection in the club room. Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monica and manga. Mangaka, there you go. Manga is literature. That is true. I don't read manga, but I'm pretty sure it does classify as literature, so. Swiftly defeated, Natsuki pops back into her seat. Don't worry, guys. Bisakin always gives it his best as long as he's having fun. He helps me with busy work without me even asking. By cooking, cleaning my room. How dependable. Sayori, that's because your room is so messy it's distracting. And you almost set your house on fire once. Is that so? You two are really good friends, aren't you? Might be a little jealous. How come? You and BC King can become good friends too. Okay. I think out of every one of those girls, she likes me the most, but I'm not going with her. I already picked Monica, but I do like Yuri. It's just, Monica hits all the, like, boxes for me. She has green eyes, brown hair, she's cute, she is athletic, she pursues her passions, so you know what? Yeah, going with Monica. Sayori, As usual, Sayori seems oblivious to the weird situation she just put me into. Oh, Yuri even brought you something today, you know? Yeah, brought you something today, you know? Wait, Sayori? Me? Not really. Don't be shy. It's really nothing. What is it? Never mind. Sayori made it sound like a big deal when it's really not. What do I do? I'm sorry, Yuri, I wasn't thinking. Guess that means it's up to me to rescue the situation. Hey, don't worry about it. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place. So any nice gesture from you is a pleasant surprise. It'll make me happy no matter what. Is that so? Yeah, I won't make it a big deal if you don't want it to be. Alright. Well, here. Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book. I don't want you to feel left out, so I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention even if you don't usually read. And we could, you know, discuss it if you wanted. I wish Yuri was the one for me, but I know she's not. How is this girl accidentally being so cute? She picked out a book she thinks I'll like, despite me not reading much. Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. I enthusiastically take the book. Phew. Well, you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think. Now that everyone's settled in, I expected Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for the club. That doesn't seem to be the case. Sayori and Monica are having a cheery conversation in the corner. Yuri's face is already buried in a book. I can't help but notice her intense expression, like she was waiting for his chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around in the closet. Man, it looks like no one wants to be bothered today. I slumped down to the nearest desk. Why am I supposed to occupy myself with something literature related by myself like this? I guess I could always read some of the book Yuri gave me, but I'm feeling a little too tired to read. I could probably fall asleep right now. I close my eyes and end up listening on Sayori's conversation with Monica. Probably gonna seem really lame compared to all the other clubs, though. Well, we can't give up. The festival is our chance to show everyone what literature is all about. The problem is that the idea of a literature club sounds too dense and intellectual. But it's not like that at all, you know? We just need a way of showing that to everyone. Something that speaks to their creative minds. That doesn't solve the problem, though. What do you mean? Even if it come up with the most fun thing ever, nobody will come in the first place if it's a literature event. So it's more important to figure out how to get people to show up in the first place, you know? After they come, we can do the thing to speak to their creative minds. What's this? Sayori is taking this really seriously. It's rare to hear her deliberating like this. Huh? That's a good point. In that case, do you think food will do the trick? What kind? Well, I guess we could... Cupcakes! Good thinking. Natsuki would love to do that. You're right. Natsuki makes the best cupcakes. That works out perfectly. Wasn't why you suggested it? Cupcakes speak to my creative tummy. Cupcakes it is then. I'm hungry. Anyway, we still need to work out the details of the event itself. Alright then. Would you still love Monica if she was a furry? Don't worry, I know you would because it doesn't matter. I'm not against furries at all. I know people are. It's like, I don't care. Like, furries are fine. So, probably yes. I found myself smiling. In the end, Sayori is still her usual self. But therein lies the unexpected reason I admire her. Unlike me, who has trouble finding any motivation at all, Sayori can put her mind to things that make them come to life. I suppose that's why I end up letting her get on my case about things. I can't help but wonder what it would be like to see the world through her eyes. Ooh-wah! Open my eyes, find Sayori's face filling my vision. I nearly fall to my chair. Sorry. Wait. Actually, I'm not sorry at all. It's your fault for sleeping like that. This is not the napping club. Does our school have a napping club? That'd be a great club. You're staying up late again, aren't you? Now that you're in a club, you're gonna have less time for anime, you know. You need to get used to it. But don't say that so loud. I glanced over my shoulder to see if Monica overheard. It's true, though. Yeah. I know. You're always looking out for me, Sayori. That's what I do best. That's a problem. What about you? You look out for me better than you look out for yourself. You're still oversleeping every day, aren't you? Not every day. That's not very convincing. How many days this past week have you gotten up on time? It's a secret. I knew it. Come on. At least give me the benefit of the doubt. I can't even do that. Look, Sayori, it's written all over you. Sayori glances around herself. How is it written all over me? Oh, she went like this, she's like... Where is it written, huh? What? You were clearly in a rush this morning. Look, your hair is sticking out all around here. Ah. Or my fingertips down the side of Sayori's hair, trying to straighten it out. Man, you really need a brush for this. My hair is just really hard to get right. I won't fall for that. There's more than just your hair. Look, your bow isn't straight either. There's a toothpaste stain on your collar right here. Try to wipe off the stain with my finger. But nobody would ever notice that. Of course they would. Nobody's gonna tell you about it because they don't want to embarrass you. Fortunately, I really don't care about that. Hey, you meanie. You don't even keep your blazer buttoned up. Seriously, Sayori. Why do you think you have a boyfriend yet? Yo! Roast! That's super mean. Sorry, but you'll thank me later. Start to button your blazer from the bottom. Once you see how much better it looks, you'll change your mind. Well, that's a shot. This is so funny. What is? Well, I was thinking about how weird it is to have a friend who does these kinds of things. Don't say that. You'll make me feel weird about it, stupid. It's okay, though. I'm happy we're like this. Aren't you? I guess. Hey, be careful. The button might come off. Why is this one so hard to close? I struggled to fully close the button near your chest. Does this thing even fit you properly? It did when I bought it. If you don't get that joke, I'm sorry, but I totally get what she means by that. I get what she means. God damn it. If you ever buttoned it, you would have noticed sooner than it doesn't fit you anymore. What are you smiling about? It means my boobs got bigger again. God damn it, why'd you have to say it? It was supposed to be a secret. I had it in my head. Why'd you just... Well, there you go. There's a joke. Don't say that out loud. Anyway, you look much better now, so... Why does it feel strange to see Sayori's blazer buttoned up like that? But it's so stuffy. Ooh, what the fuck is happening right now? Why am I feeling a certain way? It's not worth it at all. Sayori hastily unbuttons her blazer once more. Phew, that's so much better. Sayori puts her arms out and twirls around. Like if you unbuttoned, then I won't get a boyfriend, right? What kind of logic is that? And why are you saying like it's a good thing? Because if I had a boyfriend, then he wouldn't even let you do things like that. And you take care of me better than anyone else would anyway. That's why I'm keeping it unbuttoned. Stop saying all these embarrassing things. Eh? I didn't say anything embarrassing. Jeez. Well, anyway, just focus on trying to wake up a little earlier. Well, if you focus on going to bed earlier, fine. It's a deal. Guess we really are better at taking care of each other than we are taking care of ourselves. It's so hard. Like, I know Monica's the one for me, but I also really like Sayori. Like, I see the connection there. It's just... Monica just has all my traits. Yeah, I guess so, huh? Maybe you should come wake me up in the morning. You're doing it again, Sayori. I was joking that time. It's impossible to tell with you sometimes. Okay, everyone. Eh? Monica suddenly calls out. Why don't we share the poems we wrote now? Yay! BC King, I can't wait to read yours. Yeah, same. I feel to sound enthusiastic, but Sayori still trots away to retrieve her poem. By the way, did you remember to write a poem last night? Yeah. My relaxation ends. Can't believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing. I couldn't really find much inspiration since I've never really done anything, or never really done this before. Now that everyone's ready, why don't you find someone to share with? I can't wait! Sayori and Monica enthusiastically pull out their poems. Sayori's is on a wrinkled sheet of loose leaf torn from a spiral notebook. On the other hand, Monica wrote hers in a composition notebook. I can already see Monica's pristine handwriting from where I sit. Natsuki and Yuri reluctantly comply as well, reaching into their bags. I did the same myself. Who should I show my poem to first? I mean, probably Sayori, because she's, like, my best friend, but... You know what, yeah, let's go Sayori. I'm definitely most comfortable sharing it with Sayori first. She's my good friend, after all. Friend zone! Oh my goodness. This is so good, BC King. Eh? I love it. I had no idea you were such a good writer. Sayori. Must be seriously overreacting. I'm not a good writer at all. Honestly, I have no idea what I'm doing. Well, maybe that's why. Because I have no idea what I like either. I can't laugh, I'm sorry. Jeez. I'm sure Yuri's opinion has to be a little more constructive than this. Maybe even Natsuki's. Are you sure you don't like it just because I wrote it? Eh? Well, I'm sure that's part of it. I think I understand you better than a lot of other people, you know? So when I read your poem, it's not just a poem. It's a BC King poem. That makes it feel extra special. I can feel your feelings in it. Sayori hugs the sheet against her chest. You're so weird, Sayori. Really happy that just that you wrote one. It reminds me of how you're really a part of the club now. Not to mention the fact that I'm standing in front of you in the club room. Well, of course. I'm not really into it yet, but that doesn't mean I'll break my promise. See? It's like I said before, BC King. Deep down, you're not selfish at all, you know? Trying new things like this for other people. That's something that only really good people do. Thanks, Sayori. Not sure if Sayori sees the full picture of my motive here. Then again, can't deny that she's part of the reason I joined. Knowing how much this means to her and all. Yeah, I'm gonna make sure you have lots of fun here, okay? That'll be my way of thanking you. Alright, I'm going to hold you that then. Yay! Now you're reading my poem too, right? Don't worry, I'm really bad at this. We'll see about that. Alright, here we go. Dear Sunshine, the way you glow through my blinds in the morning, it makes me feel like you've missed me. Kissing my forehead to help me out of bed, making me rub the sleepy from my eyes. Are you asking me to come out and play? Or you trust me to wish away a rainy day? I look above, the sky is blue. It's a secret, but I trust you too. If it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever, but I'm not mad. I want breakfast. Alright, that was kind of good. Sayori, it's just a guess, but did you wait until this morning to write this? No. She did. Just a little bit. You can't answer just a little bit to a yes or no question. I forgot to do it last night, but at least it makes me feel a little bit better about myself. Don't be mean. I still tried my best. Yeah. I didn't mean to say it was a bad poem. It came out nice, or how should I put it? It sounds just like you. Really? Yeah. Especially that last line. I made eggs and toast, even though you were late to school. It's bad to skip breakfast. I get all cranky. I have not had breakfast in a while. I almost never eat breakfast. I don't wake up early enough, like, on weekends to ever have breakfast anyway. Plus, I wake up on weekdays and I stream immediately, so... It's not part of my meal anymore. It's either too early or I'm too busy to have breakfast, so yeah. I get all cranky. Well, I guess there's no point in arguing. Thanks for showing me. This was so much fun. Monica's the best. Yeah. But next time I won't forget. I'm gonna write the best poem ever. Well, I guess I look forward to it. Okay. Let's see. I think Monica should be last, right? Save the best for last. I don't eat breakfast just as I just eat a morning snack. That's still fair. Let's go Natsuki. We'll go down the list. Well, it's about what I expected from someone like you. That's a little blunt. Well, excuse me. It's like I said it was bad. It just didn't evoke any emotions. So basically, it's not cute enough for your tastes. You want to get smacked? Yeah, she is my least favorite, easily. She's cute, but her character fucking sucks. I'll pass. Well, anyway, I guess I need to show you mine. Not that you'll like it. Eagles can fly, monkeys can climb, crickets can leap, horses can race, owls can seek, cheetahs can run, eagles can fly, people can tribe. That's about it. Boo! Yeah, told you that you weren't gonna like it. I like it. What? Just be honest. I am. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it? Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff. So people don't even take my writing seriously. But isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves? Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid. Yes, exactly. I like when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. Like in this poem. Seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening. I decided to write about it. Yeah, I understand. But the other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like I set up for a rhyme at the end, but it then made it all fall flat on purpose. Helps bring out the feeling in the last line. So you did. I guess more went into it than I realized. That's what it means to be a pro. I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you? Yeah, I guess not. I decided to humor her I decided to humor her with my last comment. I don't really care how old everyone is, but if Natsuki is feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her. Alright, quick and easy. Let's go, Yuri next. Yuri stares at the poem. A minute passes, more than enough time for her to finish reading. Sorry. I forgot to start speaking. It's fine, don't force yourself. I'm not. I just need to put my thoughts into words. Hold on. Okay. This is your first time writing a poem, right? Yeah. Why do you ask? I'm just making sure. I guess that it might be after reading through it. Ah, so it's that bad. No! Did I just raise my voice? I'm so sorry. Yuri buries her face in her hands. I couldn't help but notice that it's been several minutes and we really haven't gotten anywhere. Might take Yuri a while to get used to new people. It's not that, she has a crush on me. It's fine, I really didn't notice. What were you saying? Right, it's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers. And having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most noticeable thing that I recognize in new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter, and they form the two together. The end result is that both the style and the expressiveness are weakened. Once Yuri finds her train of thought, it's as if her demeanor totally changes. Her stammering is completely gone, and she sounds like an expert. Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There are so many different skills and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it all comes with practice, and learning by example, and trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. Natsuki can be a little biased, though. Biased? How? Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry. It's fine. Not sure if Yuri is apologizing to herself, to me, or to Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now? Please do. I'd love to share my thought process behind it. Yuri smiles dreamily as if that's a rare opportunity for her. Which itself is kind of funny. After all, is this supposed to be a literature club? Alright, ooh, cursive. Love it. Ghost under the light. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow. Bathing. Must be this one. The last remaining streetlight to have withstood the test of time. The last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe. Calms breathing air of the present, but living in the past. The light flickers. I flicker back. Okay. Round of applause for Yuri. That was good. I'm sorry if I have such trouble handwriting, or such terrible handwriting. It's not terrible, it's cursive. I mean, I can read cursive. I had to take cursive in, like, 1st, 2nd grade, so, I mean, I'm used to cursive writing. What? Wasn't thinking that at all. Took you a long time to read. Ah. Well, I just don't read script very often. I just think your handwriting is pretty. Eh? That's a relief. Also, I like the poem. Even though it's short, it was really descriptive. Wasn't too short? I usually write longer poems. Not at all. I'm really glad you like it. I'll be honest. This is our first time sharing. I wanted to write something a little more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose. Are you into ghosts, Yuri? Hoo-hoo. Actually, the story isn't about a ghost at all, BC King. Really? Must have totally missed the point. Well, I suppose you did only glance over it after all. Remember that poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences in their work. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost, lingering in her last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past, and soon to be left with nothing. That's a lot more solemn putting it that way. Hadn't even thought of that. That's impressive. It's nothing, really. Well, it makes me happy that you think that. Just remember that it won't be long before you pick up on these things, too. Yeah, maybe you're right. Guess I'll have to keep trying. I'm counting on you. Oh my god, dude, this is hard. Like, having to talk often is not easy. Like, when I play RPGs and I read dialogue, that's fine because it's not, like, all the time. But this game is just all text and dialogue, which I have to keep reading, so... If I stumble over my words, I apologize in advance, but it's gonna happen pretty often. It's just... That's how I am with, like, a lot of dialogue, but, yeah. Welcome to a dating sim. Damn right. Monica, my girl! Hi, BC King. Having a good time so far? Yeah. Good, glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities, or things we could do better? I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay? Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course I'll be afraid to bring things up. Much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in. Anyway, want to share your poem with me? It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. I love that pose she does. She is freaking cute. Don't worry, BC King. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know. But it's that sort of a barrier that we'll all learn to get past soon. Yeah, that's true. I hand Monica my poem. I like this one. We should think of something Sayori would like. Is that so? Sayori's not the one for me. She's my best friend. Like, we can't be together. I'm sorry. We're gonna get friend zoned. I'm telling you. Like my real life best friend. I guess she's not watching this. Or she might, I don't know. Sorry. Is that so? You and Sayori are really good friends, right? Wouldn't be surprised if you had those sort of things in common. Well, we may be good friends, but Sayori and I are actually really different. Well, that may be the case. Maybe there is also some similarities that you wouldn't expect. The way she talks about you. Sounds like the two of you really care about each other's well-being. Even if you show it in different ways, it ends up being more similar than you'd think. So I think that's the kind of vibe I get when reading your poem. You sure you're not reading it into it too much? I could be. Oh gosh, I sound like Yuri. But in any case, Sayori's writing has kind of a gentle feel to it. I can tell that she likes to explore with emotions like happiness and sadness. Who knew that someone so happy would enjoy sad things too? Yeah, that's totally unexpected. Well, to each their own. And you shouldn't be afraid to experiment a little bit either. I'm sure I'll end up trying different things a lot. It could take a while before I feel comfortable doing this. That's okay. I love to see you try new things. That's the best way to find the kind of style that suits you. Everyone else might be a little biased towards their own kind of styles, but I'll always help you find what suits you the most. So don't force yourself to write the way everyone else wants you to write. It's not like you have to worry about impressing them or anything. Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good. You sound pretty confident for someone who claims to be not very good. Plus, you're the president! Hello! Well, that's because I have to sound confident. Doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know? I see. Well, let's read it then. Oh, whoa, here we go. Hole in wall. It couldn't have been me. See the direction that the spackle protrudes. My nosy neighbor, an angry boyfriend? I'll never know. I wasn't home. I peer inside for a clue. No, I can't see. I reel, blind, like a film left out in the sun. But it's too late. My retina's already scorched with a permanent copy of the meaningless image. Just a little hole. Wasn't too bright. It was too deep. Stretching forever into everything. A hole of infinite choices. I realized now I wasn't looking in. I was looking out. And he, on the other side, was looking in. Okay, best poem. Best poem by far. She's the one for me. So, what do you think? It's very freeform, that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback. It's okay. Yeah, that kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful. What was the inspiration behind this one? Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you could say that I had some kind of epiphany recently. It's been influencing my poems a bit. An epiphany? Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that because it's kind of coming on strongly. Even if everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. You try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Force yourself to get something down on the paper and tidy it up later. Another way to think about it is this. If you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big dark puddle of ink. Just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Wow. Phew. Guess that's everyone. I glanced around the room. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated. It's as if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. Even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. This is a literature club after all. I sigh. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Sayori and Monika are happily chatting. My eyes are on Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. As they read in tandem, I watch each of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly. What's with this language? Eh? Did you say something? Oh, it's nothing. Natsuki dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand. I guess you could say it's fancy. Ah, thanks. Yours is cute. Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. How can that be cute? I know that. I just meant language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice. Eh? You mean by you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it really didn't come out nice at all. Well, I do have a couple suggestions. While I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. What people did, by the way. What a bitch! Sorry you liked it. NPC King did too. So based on that, I'll gotta give you some suggestions, sorry, of my own. First of all, excuse me. I appreciate the offer, but I spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon, unless of course I come across something particularly inspiring. Which I haven't yet. NPC King liked my poem too, you know. I liked everyone's poem, I mean, come on. He even told me he was impressed by it. Natsuki suddenly stands up. Oh? I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri. Eh? That's not what I... You're just... Yuri stands up as well. Maybe you're just jealous NPC King appreciates my advice more than he appreciated yours. Huh? How do you know you didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself? No. If I was full of myself, I'd deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy. Ooh, that's a burn. Is everyone okay? Well, you know what? Wasn't the one whose boobs magically grew a size bigger as soon as NPC King started showing up. Damn! Bro, what is happening right now? This is getting personal, man. Natsuki? Natsuki, that's a little... This doesn't involve you. I don't like fighting, guys. So both girls turned toward me as if they just noticed I was standing there. NPC King! She's just trying to make me look bad. That's not true. She started it. She could get over herself and learn to appreciate that simple writing is more effective. This wouldn't have happened in the first place. What's the point of making your poems all convoluted for no reason? The meaning should jump out at the reader, not force him to have to figure it out. Help me explain that to her, BC Kane. Wait! There's a reason we have so many deep and expressive words in our language. It's the only way to convey complex feelings and meaning them most effectively. Avoiding them is not only unnecessarily limiting yourself, it's also a waste. We're understanding that, right, BC King? Well, how did I get dragged into this in the first place? It's not like I know anything about writing. Whomever I agree with, they'll probably think more highly of me. Oh, I gotta choose? Oh, man. Now starts the drama. Oh, God. Okay. See, here's the thing. I want to say Yuri because I hate Natsuki, but... what if I click Help Me Sayori? What does that do? I would say, you know what? I gotta go Yuri. Because I'm sorry, Natsuki. You're a bitch. Natsuki. You're right that I liked your poem. See? Wait. That's not an excuse for you to be so mean. You shouldn't pick a fight just because someone's opinion is different. That's not what happened at all. Yuri won't even take my poem seriously. I understand. Yuri. Eh? You're a seriously talented writer. It's no secret that I was impressed. Well, that's... but here's the thing. No matter how many simple or refined someone's writing style is, they're still putting feelings into it, and it becomes something really personal. That's why Natsuki felt threatened when you said her poem was cute. So, what was the point of me choosing one of them? I gave both of them advice. Like, why not... I was trying to pick sides, wasn't I? So why am I now helping both of them? What was the point of that? I see. I didn't notice that I'm sorry. But Natsuki, you took it way too far. Yuri means well, and if you just told her how you felt, this wouldn't have happened in the first place. Are you kidding? That's exactly what I did. It was her that... Natsuki, I think that's enough. You both said some things that they didn't mean. Yuri apologized. Don't you think you should too? Natsuki clenches her fist. In the end, nobody has taken her side. She's trapped, at this point being defiant only because she can't handle the pressure. I end up even feeling bad for her. When I get, or yeah, oh my god. Sometimes when I'm hurt, helps take a walk and clear my head. Sorry, she doesn't need to... You know what? I'm going to do that. It'll spare me from having to look at all your faces right now. Without warning, Natsuki snatches her own poem up from the desk and storms out. On her way out, she crumbles up the poem with her hands and throws it in the trash. Natsuki? She really didn't need to do that. I look across the room. Yuri has her chin buried in her hands while she stares down at her desk. I gingerly approach her and sit in an adjacent chair. Everything alright? I'm so embarrassed. Can't believe I acted like that. You probably hate me now. No, Yuri. How can anyone not have gotten frustrated after being treated like that? You handled it as well as anyone could. I don't think any less of you. Well, alright, I believe you. Thanks, BC King. You're too kind. I'm thankful to have you as a part of the club now. It's nothing. One more thing. That one thing that Natsuki said about, you know, Bahuhas? I'll never do anything so shameful. So, eh? What thing did Natsuki say? You know what she said, come on! Well, never mind that. I'm going to go make some tea. Ah, good idea. Make enough for more than one person, okay? Yeah. Okay, everyone. It's about time for us to leave. How did you all feel about sharing poems? It was a lot of fun. Well, I'd say it was worth it. It was alright. Well, mostly. When did you come back in the room? BC King, how about you? Yeah, I'd say the same. It was a neat thing to talk about with everyone. Awesome. In that case, we'll do the same thing tomorrow. Maybe you learn something from your friends, too. So your poems will turn out even better. I think to myself. I did learn a little more about the kinds of poems everyone likes. With any luck, that means I can at least do a better job impressing those I want to impress. I nodded myself with newfound determination. BC King, ready to walk home? Sure, let's go. Yeah, you know what? Now that I think about it, I need to friend zone her, I think. Like, she is cute, and I can see the connection there, but I think friendship is our way to go. Like, after this whole thing. So, We're gonna stay friends. We're not gonna date Sayori. Definitely not Natsuki. We're dating Monica. Yuri is also my other pick, but we're going with Monica still. Sayori beams at me. I mean, to be fair, we had no, like, connection yet, like, me and Monica, but it's just, it's all of her personality that I like, you know what I mean? So, it truly has been a while since Sayori and I have spent so much time together. Can't really say I'm not enjoying it either. Sayori, about what happened earlier. Eh? What do you mean? You know, between Yuri and Natsuki. Does that kind of thing happen often? No, no, no. It's really the first time I've seen them fight like that. I promise they're both wonderful people. You know, you don't hate them, do you? No, I don't hate them. I just wanted your opinion, that's all. I can see why they make good friends with you. Phew! You know, BC King, it's nice that I get to spend time with you in the club. But I think seeing you get along with everyone is what makes me the happiest. Oh, excuse me, sorry. Ugh. Man, we're already an hour in, by the way. Holy crap. I think everyone really likes you, too. That's... Every day is going to be so much fun. Looks like Sayori still hasn't caught into that kind of situation I'm in. Sure, being friends with everyone is nice, but... Does the world need to stop there? We'll just have to see what the future holds, Sayori. I pat Sayori on the shoulder. I said that more to myself than to her, but it's easy to use Sayori as internal monologue sometimes. Okay. Yeah. Let's do this. So, when do we pick our, again? Okay. Vacation. Well, I love strawberries. Passion. Summer. I love summer. Desire? Raindrops. Pain. Unending. That's a good one. Party? Secretive. Adventure. I love that one. Clumsy. Awesome. Let's go awesome. Vibrant. I like vibrant. Starscape, headphones, daydream, email, sugar! Prayer, defeat, promise. I'll go with promise. Contamination, frightening puppy. Let's go dark. Amazing, universe. I'll go universe. Sadness, nibble, childhood. Let's go hope. Vivacious, despise, determination. That's a good one. Music. Love music. Massacred. Damn. Sunny. And then we'll pick, disaster, tragedy. Let's go tragedy. That was my YouTube channel, like, a week ago. Another day passes and it's time for the club meeting already. Got a little more comfortable over here over the past couple days. Entering the club room, usual scene greets me. Hi, BC King. Yo, Sayori. Looks like you're in a good mood today. I'm so not used to you being in the club, that's all. Also, wait. So, do we know if we're a boy or a girl yet? Because we didn't get to choose, did we? So, if I'm a girl, then we're all lesbians, right? If we're gonna start dating. I just now realized that. We don't know. Like, I didn't get a gender option when we started the game, right? So, okay. I'm not used to you being in the club, that's all. I see. That's a pretty simple thing to get you in a good mood. Well, I guess it's always the simple things with you anyway. Speaking of which, I'm kinda hungry. Will you come with me to buy a snack? No thanks. Eh? That's not like you at all. I have my reasons. Why don't we take a look at your purse, Sayori? Eh? Why that all of a sudden? No reason, really? You're a boy in the game? Oh. I mean, that makes sense, I guess, because, yeah, we sound like a boy. I just wanted to look at it. Ah. Sorry, never nervously retrieves her coin purse. He fumbles with the latch and gets it open. He turns it upside down and lets its contents spill onto the desk. Only 2 small coins fall out. I knew it. I can see right through you, Sayori. That's not fair. How'd you even know? It's simple. If you had enough money in the first place, you would have bought a snack before coming to the club room. Either you're not hungry and you wanted an excuse to take a walk, or you plan to conveniently forget that you spent all your money so I will lend you some. There's one more thing. You're always hungry. And so that only leaves the one option. I give up. It made me feel guilty. If you feel guilty, that means you deserve to feel guilty. Yuri's here. Yuri suddenly giggles. Eh? I noticed that she was listening in. Her face is in her book as always. Ah! Wasn't listening or anything. It was just something in my book. Yuri! Don't be seeking to let me borrow some money. Don't make it involved like that, Sayori. Besides, you should only buy what you can responsibly afford. True? And frankly, after pulling a mischievous little stunt like that, your suffering is fair enough retribution. Ah! I didn't mean that. I got too absorbed into my book. Really like when you speak your mind, Yuri. Doesn't happen much, but it's a fun side of you. There's no way you could think that. You were right, though. I did something bad, now I have to accept the revolution. Retribution. That. Still coming from you, Sayori. I guess there's a little devil inside all of us, isn't there? Don't let her fool you. Excuse me, sorry, damn, it's all the talking. Ugh. My throat's clamming up. Sayori knows exactly what she's doing. After all, she told you guys she was bringing me to the club before she even told me. But you wouldn't have come if it weren't for the cupcakes. I'd have tricked Natsuki into making them. Come on, give me more credit than that, Sayori. Plop! Kaya! Out of nowhere, something smacks Sayori in the face and tumbles onto the desk. Ow! What was... eh? A cookie! Sure enough, it's a giant cookie wrapped in plastic. Sayori glances around. Is this a miracle? Because I paid my restitution. Retribution. Actually, that one almost worked. Natsuki, of course, was her. I was just gonna give it to you. Then I heard you blab about the cupcakes. It was totally worth seeing your reaction, though. Natsuki! That's so nice of you. I'm so happy. Sayori hugs the cookie. Geez, just eat it. Sayori rapidly tears open the wrapper and takes a big bite. So good! Mmm. Sayori suddenly clasps her hands over her mouth. I bit my tongue! You're going through a lot over just one cookie. Natsuki takes a bite of her own cookie. Ah, yours was really good too, Natsuki. Can I try it? Jeez. Beggars can't be choosers. But yours is chocolate. Yeah, why do you think I gave you that one? Fine. Still, I'm really happy that you shared this one with me. So he gets out of her seat and goes behind Natsuki and wraps her arms around her. Ah, jeez. I get it. Cookie still in hand, Natsuki reaches up to nudge Sayori off of her. Sayori suddenly leans down and takes a bite out of Natsuki's cookie. Damn! Hey! You seriously do that? Mouthful, Sayori trots away to safety. Yuri and I laugh as well. Dude, you're such a kid sometimes. Monika, can you tell Sayori? Eh? Natsuki glances around. Monika isn't in the club room. Ugh. Where's Monika anyway? Good question. Have any of you heard anything about her being late today? Not me. Yeah, I haven't either. That's a bit unusual. Hope she's okay. Of course she's okay. She probably just had to do something to do today. She's pretty popular after all. Eh? You don't think she has a... I wouldn't be surprised. She's probably more desirable than all of us combined. That's true. Excuse me? Suddenly the door swings open. Sorry, I'm super sorry. Ah, there you are. I didn't mean to be late. Hope you guys weren't worried or anything. Eh? Monika chose the club over her boyfriend after all. This was my dream girl from the very beginning. And she has a boyfriend. Well, I'm heartbroken and pissed off. Thanks, Monica. I wanted you so bad. Just like that, my dream got shattered. Me and Monica are over! Yuri, you're the one. You're so strong-willed. Wait. They might break up, though. They might break up. And if so, I'm gonna be right there. You're so strong-willed. But, boyfriend? What on earth are you talking about? Monica quizzically... Oh, is it a lie? Quizzically glances at me. Never mind that. Followed you up anyway. Ah. Oh, maybe it's like someone she has a crush on. That could be it. Because she was like, what are you talking about? Maybe it's... Okay. So she has no boyfriend then, right? That's a lie. Okay. Man. My last period today was study hall. To be honest, I kind of just lost track of time. That makes no sense, though. You would have heard the bell ring, at least. Must not have heard it since I was practicing piano. Piano? Oh, she loves music! Alright, never mind. I forgive you. Wasn't where you played music as well, Monica. I don't really. I kind of just started recently. Always wanted to learn piano. That's so cool. You should play something for us, Monica. That's... Monica looks at me. If he wants to get a little bit better, I will. Yay! That sounds cool. Yeah, that sounds cool. Also look forward to it. Is that so? In that case, I won't let you down, BC Kane. Monica smiles sweetly. Okay. If that boyfriend thing was a lie, then we're good. Yeah. I didn't mean any pressure or anything like that. Don't worry. I've been practicing a whole lot recently. I really have the chance to share once I'm ready. I see. In that case, best of luck. Thanks. I didn't miss anything, did I? Not really. I choose to leave out Sayori's mischievous escapade. Turn out Suki will end up pointing to her anyway. Looks like everyone's already settled down. If Sayori somehow already finished her entire cookie. Yuri is back to her book, and Natsuki disappeared into the closet. BC Keen! Sayori suddenly comes up to me. I'm gonna go get some supplies from another classroom. Wanna come with me? Supplies? What for? Well, you know how the festival is coming up? Me and Monica were gonna make some posters and stuff. So I need to go find some crayons and markers and glue sticks. I see. Sure, I'll go with you. Yay! Okay, Monica, we'll be back soon. You going to BC Keen to get the supplies? There's no need to trouble yourself. I'd be happy to go with him. Oh, but I wanted to go. It's so much fun exploring empty classrooms and stuff. Okay. It was just a suggestion. See if you can find poster paper too, okay? Okay. Ready, BC King? Yep, let's go. Sayori and I exit the club room. I follow behind as Sayori hums and skips around the hallway. Honestly, feels like I'm taking a kid to the mall or something. Yeah, we're gonna stay friends, I'm sorry. She's not the one for me. Sayori finds pleasure in the simplest things sometimes. Hey, Sayori. What exactly are you doing for the festival anyway? I'm not sure how you would make an event out of literature. Me and Monica have it all planned out. Don't you worry. Is that so? Yep. We're gonna do a poetry performance. A performance? Of what kind? Well, everyone is gonna take turns on stage and recite their favorite poems. That sounds kind of dull. BC King, you're not thinking about it the right way at all. It's not just about reading poems. It's about performing them. Like, you say the lines of the poem like, between my feet, the last remaining flower beckons to me. I twist the stem, freeing it from its clinging roots, caressing the final joyous moment between my fingers. But to what ends have I summoned this joy? For now, when I look in every direction, the once prosperous field before me is but a barren wasteland. Like that. Sayori, how do I put this? I'm sure it's just me, but it's impossible for me to take you seriously when you talk like that. Eh? You meanie? I'm working super hard on this, you know? I know. I just meant that it's a pretty unordinary contrast to your cute self. Don't say that, it's embarrassing. But I guess that means I'm doing a good job. Yeah, I guess so. Ah, I'm so excited! The festival is going to be so much fun. Sayori spins herself around the hallway again. Hey, BC King, this classroom is over here is empty. Let's begin the mission. The mission, eh? It's been a long time since I've spent time with Sayori like this. But in the end, she hasn't changed one bit. She's nothing but a ball of sunshine, drawing happy vibes from the world around her. It's a very nostalgic feeling for me. As the years went by, I began to hold myself up in my room more and more. So going adventuring with Sayori brings about a special sort of feeling I forgot I had in me. Cute. The two of us enter the classroom. Sayori heads straight to the closet and I followed. Let's see what we have in here. Crayons! Sayori pulls a box full of crayons off the shelf. They're the best brand, too. They're kind of dirty, though. Sayori starts pulling various crayons out of the box, reading the color names. Alright, that's one down. Don't get distracted. We still need to find... Wait, I'm looking for my favorite color. Fine, fine. And at least move aside so I can look for the poster paper. I dropped one by accident. Smack! Kia! Sayori bends over and smacks her forehead right into the shelf. She falls to the floor and the crayons spill over her lap. Ow, 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 ow. You okay? My forehead. Sayori clutches her forehead. Jeez, Sayori. This is like you, isn't it? Come on, let me see. As Sayori is sitting on the floor, I grab her by the waist and pull her out of the closet. You have to move your hands, Sayori. But it hurts. Let's do it for a second. What is with these fucking images? Okay. Sayori slowly releases her hands from her forehead. I gently brush her bangs to the side. Ow! Sorry. There's a huge red mark on the center of her forehead. A bump is starting to form as well. Man's gonna swell up. I should find you some ice. BC Keen, where would I even find ice from this time? I guess a cold drink would do. You don't have to. I'm fine with looking like a unicorn. Even wincing from the pain. Sorry, makes a silly joke. What are you saying? I'll be right back, okay? Okay. God, these images, man. I pat Sayori in the shoulder and run out into the hallway. I locate the nearest vending machine. What should I get? Doesn't really matter since it will be used as an ice pack rather than to drink. But I know Sayori likes apple juice, so I purchased that one. Just a moment, I might return to the classroom where I left Sayori. She has one palm on her forehead and using the other hand to clumsily scoop crayons back into the box. At least they were already in the wrong spots before I spilled them. Sayori, here. I hand Sayori the bottle of apple juice. It's nice and cold. Sayori opens up the cap and starts drinking from it. Sayori, what are you doing? It's for your forehead, idiot. Ah, sorry, I forgot. How hard did you hit your head? Sayori places the bottle against the bump on her head. It stings. Just bear with it and it'll feel better soon. Looks like you cleaned up most of the crayons, so that's good. Hey, BC Keen. This kind of reminds you of growing up, doesn't it? What do you mean? You know how we used to play outside all the time? I'd always try to keep up with you. You were kind of oblivious in some ways. Like I usually fell behind or had trouble climbing on the things you did. But sometimes when I tried to do things I couldn't, I would get myself hurt. I'd fall and scrape myself or get a bump. And I would start crying really hard. And you would rush over as quick as you could. You would try really hard to get me to stop crying. It's almost like you blamed yourself and were afraid of getting in trouble if someone found out. Even though it really wasn't your fault at all, you know? Did I really do that? Yeah, you don't remember? Come to think of it, maybe I do remember a bit. I guess I was always so focused on my games I didn't pay enough attention to you. So in a way, that was my fault. Kinda like this time too. If I wasn't rushing you out of the closet, you probably wouldn't have hit your head. BC King, I don't think you realize it, but you're always thinking about other people. Even after all these years, you're rushing to help me even though I'm just being clumsy. You're really a sweetheart. Don't call me that. I don't really do this kind of thing all the time. I guess when it comes to you, it just feels natural. Before I even know it, I'm treating you like that. Oh, she has the apple juice on her forehead now. I just noticed that. That's a piss bottle? No, we're good. Don't say that. That's what happens when you've been friends for so long. Really? Maybe you're right. BC Kane, I'm so glad that nothing's changed between us. Do you think it'll be like this forever? Forever? I'm honest to myself. There's no telling where we'll each end up for college or after that. So it wouldn't be fair to me to make any promises. But, well, I hope so. It's been this long already, right? Can't imagine you ever changing, so my hopes are up. I'm so happy. Sayori has a whimsical expression in her eyes. Remains silent for a moment. She's so silly and clumsy on the outside that when I see her deep in thought like this, it makes me not want to disturb her. I guess we should go back. I don't want to worry Monica, you know? Good luck with that. She's gonna see your forehead either way. Not if I hide it under my bangs. Sayori hops to her feet. Ah! She clutches her forehead again. Don't stand up so fast if you're hurting yourself. Ugh. Well, I guess it's too late now. Anyway, let's go. Why is the apple juice in the container not following gravity? It's tilted? I mean, it's being held, like, horizontally, right? Like this, so it's, like, all on the bottom. I follow Sayori out of the classroom. Sayori plays with her bangs to try and hide the bump, but without much success. In a moment, we make it back to the club room. Ah, you're back! Good timing, I was just about ready to start with sharing our poems. Sayori, your forehead. She's fine, don't worry about. I was playing with the crayons and smacked my forehead into the shelf. Well, anyway. Were you able to find everything we needed? Uh-huh, I have it right. Eh? Sayori frantically glances around herself. I forgot all the stuff! I'm not Sayori, I have it all right here. I found the poster paper, too. Sounds like you ended up doing all the work, BC Kane. Ah, well, Sayori. I failed to come up with the excuse for Sayori. I made it an adventure. Yeah, that. Okay. In any case, good work. I'll start working on the posters tonight. Me too. Okay, everyone. Are you ready to share your poems? I should grab mine. I'm making sure that the crayon box is closed tightly or return to my seat. This again? Let's go in reverse order this time. We'll do Monica first. Is the mouse on screen, by the way? No? Okay, good. Hi again, BC King. How's the writing going? Alright, I guess. I'll take that. As long as it's not going bad. I'm happy that you're applying yourself. Maybe soon you'll come up with a masterpiece. Aha, I wouldn't count on that. You never know. Want to share what you wrote for today? Sure, here you go. Give my poem to Monica. Alright, it's pretty good. What do you think of Sayori like the other one that you wrote? You two are like the dynamic duo. That's kind of exaggerating it. Yeah, probably. But you do spend a lot of time with her even in this club, don't you? Then again, I don't blame you for being a little shy. I'm not shy, it's just... I'm just teasing. I know it takes a bit of time to make friends with everyone. But Yuri and Natsuki are super interesting people, so don't be afraid to give them their share of time. You can talk to me every now and then, too. I'm not, like, unapproachable or anything, am I? No, it's something like that. I'm just still getting used to being here, that's all. Yeah. I'm sorry if I was putting pressure on you or something. Roy didn't mean it like that. No, don't worry. I get what you're saying. Well, alright. But anyway, want to read my poem now? I like the way this one turned out, so I hope you do too. Alright, let's take a look. So we got Save Me. The colors, they won't stop. Bright, beautiful colors. Flashing, expanding, piercing. Red, green, blue. An endless cacophony of meaningless noise. The noise, it won't stop. Violent, grating waveforms. Squeaking, screeching, piercing. Sine, cosine, tangent. Hey! Geometry terms! Like playing a chalkboard on a turntable. Like playing a vinyl on a pizza crust. An endless poem of meaningless. Load me. Load you with what? Okay! It's even more abstract than your last one, huh? I guess it's just the way I write. I'm sorry if you don't like it. Is that a request? Yeah, exactly. Like, load you with what? Is that like a... Is that a request? No, I never said that. It's the kind of thing I've never really seen before, I guess. I kind of like playing with my space in the paper. Choosing where and how to space your words can totally change the mood of the poem. It's almost like magic. The way I wrote the lines really short makes it feel like they're trying to speak over the noise. I see. It's still hard for me to tell what it's about, though. Sometimes asking what a poem is about isn't the right question. A poem can be as abstract as a physical expression of a feeling, or a conversation with the reader. So putting it that way, not every poem is about something. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes you'll find yourself facing a difficult decision. When that happens, don't forget to save your game. Oh yeah, I should save, shouldn't I? Like after this maybe, because you never know when you might change your mind. Or when something unexpected may happen. So yeah, we'll save once we get past this this sharing part, I guess, because we probably should in case something happens. Wait, is this tip even about writing? What am I even talking about? That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Alright, we're gonna go, Yuri next. Let's see what you've written for today. Well done, BC King. Your skills are already improving. Really? Thanks, Yuri. Coming from you, that means a lot. Eh? It's nothing. I'm just happy to help inspire fellow writers. I know you're new to this, but don't worry so much if it seems like you can't get your poem to feel perfect. You don't need to be afraid to be a little more daring. Metaphors can go a long way. Don't feel like you need to work on your brain, or work your brain like turning a bunch of gears. Try letting your mind wander through your feelings, and write down the things you see and hear. That's one way to truly enable your reader to see in your mind. It's a very intimate exercise. I see. That's a certainly interesting technique. Thanks for sharing. I have, one example of that if you'd like to read it. Of course. This is a poem you wrote for today? Yuri nods and timidly hands me your poem. The raccoon. Ooh, okay. It happened in the dead of night while I was slicing bread for a guilty snack. My attention was caught by the discovering of a raccoon outside my window. That was, I believe, the first time I noticed my strange tendencies as an unordinary human. I gave the raccoon a piece of bread, my subconscious well aware of the consequences. Well aware that a raccoon that is fed will always come back for more. The enticing beauty of my cutting knife was the symptom. The bread, my hungry curiosity, the raccoon, an urge. The moon increments its phase and reflects that much more light off of my cutting knife. The very same light that glistens in the eyes of my raccoon friend. I slice the bread fresh and soft. The raccoon becomes excited. Or perhaps I'm really projecting my emotions onto the newly satisfied animal. The raccoon is taken to following me. Also, yeah, follow me on Kick, guys, if you haven't already. You can say that we've gotten quite used to each other. The raccoon becomes hungry more and more frequently, so my bread is always handy. Every time I brandish my cutting knife, the raccoon shows me its excitement. A rush of blood. Is that Pavlovian? Conditioning. I slice the bread, and I feed myself again. Alright, good. Good. I was a little more daring with this one than yesterday's. I can see that. It's a lot more metaphorical. I don't know if it's my fault, or if it's my fault, but I can't begin to imagine what this poem is about. It's a raccoon. What else is it about? That's right. It's a bit closer to my preferred writing style. Using the poem as a canvas to express vivid imagery and conveying emotions through them. Yeah, if I take it at face value, then I can't even figure out what it's supposed to mean. Well, I think it's something that different people can relate to in their own way. One to express the way it feels for me to indulge in my more unusual hobbies. It's those sort of things I'm usually forced to keep to myself, so I sometimes enjoy writing about them. Why do you keep them to yourself? Because they're embarrassing, and people would make fun of me. Don't you have anything like that, BC King? Well, yeah, I guess I do. I feel like everyone has a little something like that. The best we can do is respect each other and our individualities. Even if it's difficult sometimes, and some things make us uncomfortable. After all, if I hadn't learned to embrace my own weirdness, I would probably hate myself. I might be ranting a little bit now, but I'm glad that you're a good listener. Alright, Natsuki, you're up. Well, it's not really any worse than your last one, but I can't really say it's any better either. She is such a B-word! Phew. Huh? Phew what? Ah, well, anything that isn't a train wreck, I'll take as a win. I get the feeling you're probably the most critical. Hey, what makes you... Wait, maybe that was a compliment. Aha, glad to see someone recognizes my experience. Well then, keep practicing and maybe you'll be as good as me someday. That's, something tells me Natsuki completely missed the point. Come to think of it, this kind of reminds me of Sayori's poem from yesterday. Hey, you think so? Yeah, well, I guess if you've been friends with her for so long, you might be on the same wavelength. But she never really struck me as her type. Sorry, as a type all of a sudden. Sorry, as a type all of a sudden? I don't know, but honestly, how can someone so, fluffy spend so much time with someone like you? Like he's dragging around, can't talk anymore, fuck, hold on. Blah, 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 blah. It's like she's dragging around a dead weight. Ugh, that was a little unnecessary. Think of it this way, if it weren't for me, she'd probably just fly away like a letting go of a balloon. You could say we take care of each other in our own way. Whatever it is, I don't get it. Oh yeah, I guess I'm supposed to show you my poem. Here. Amy likes spiders. You know what I heard about Amy? Amy likes spiders. Icky, wriggly, hairy, ugly spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a cute singing voice. I heard her singing my favorite love song. Every time she sang the chorus, my heart would pound to the rhythm of the words. But she likes spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. One time I hurt my leg really bad. Amy helped me up and took me to the nurse. I tried not to let her touch me. She likes spiders, so her hands are probably gross. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a lot of friends. I always see her talking to people. She probably talks about spiders. What if her friends start to like spiders too? That's why I'm not friends with her. Doesn't matter if she has other hobbies. Doesn't matter if she keeps it private. Doesn't matter if it doesn't hurt anyone. It's gross. She's gross. The world is better off without spider lovers. And I'm gonna tell everyone. Guys, I'm not fully sure on this, but I think this poem is about spiders. Pretty sure. Not bad, right? It's quite a bit longer than yesterday's. Yesterday's was way too short. I was just warming up. Hope you didn't think that was the best I could do. No, of course not. Anyway, the message is pretty straightforward in this poem. That I have to explain it. Sometimes you can explain complicated issues with much simpler analogies. And it helps people realize how stupid they're being. Like anyone would agree that the subject of this poem is an ignorant jerk. Do you know people like that? Of course, it's about how everyone thinks my... That doesn't matter, it can be about anything. Words to be easy to relate to. Everyone has some kind of weird hobby or a guilty pleasure. Something that you're afraid if people find out they make fun of you or think less of you. Yep. That just makes people stupid. Who cares what someone likes, as long as they're not hurting anyone and it makes them happy. I think people really need to learn to respect others for liking weird things. Okay, see? I still hate Natsuki, but that right there, like, kinda upped my like for her a little bit. I like her a bit more now, but not that much. Because I agree with her on that. Huh, that's funny. Yuri wrote about something similar today. Huh? Did you say Yuri? Yeah. She said her poem was about an unusual hobby of hers. I didn't really get it, but she said something similar to you. That people shouldn't make each other feel insecure about those things. Really? Well, I mean, Yuri's pretty weird, so I wouldn't doubt that she has some weird hobbies. Not that there's anything wrong with that. It's not like I would judge her or anything. Natsuki has trouble finding words. I guess I should try not to be so mean to her. She feels insecure about her weird behaviors and stuff. I mean, I always hate people who make me feel insecure. And Yuri made me feel insecure today. Or yesterday, sorry. But the way you put it, it sounds like she's learned her lesson. Well, I would say so. Even if her writing style is very different, I'm sure she'll appreciate the message in your poem. It's what I do best, after all. I don't like writing unless there's a good message to take away from it. Like conveying emotions is important, but I want to make people think, not just feel. Remember that. I'm gonna write a good one for tomorrow too, so look forward to it. Whew! Alright, last one. Sayori, my best friend. Hi, best friend! BC King, really love your poems. Can't believe you've been hiding these from me. Yeah, I'm not hiding anything. But your poems are so good. Or sorry, so good. Yesterday's and this one too. You can't tell me you haven't done this before. I mean, you're really the only one who feels that way, so... Eh? No way. Not even Natsuki? Well, I guess Natsuki is the least likely to admit how much she likes something. I don't think it's that. What do you mean? Well, I guess I'll be honest about it. It's a lot easier to write poems when I'm thinking about you. That's cute. I wish she was the one for me, but I know she's not. It's gotta be Monica. Unless I hate her in the end, I don't know, but... Man. Eh? Whoa. Stop thinking weird things, idiot. I just mean that you're a really expressive person, I guess. How am I supposed to write poems about my own stupid life? But you somehow make everything in your life an adventure. Even the little things. Like cooking. Let's not talk about that. So yeah. I guess what I'm saying is I can feel more feelings through you than I can through myself. We have that kind of weird connection. It's your fault for getting in my business all the time. Eh? I don't know if I understand. You never understand when I try to explain things to you, do you, Sayori? I pat Sayori's head. Hey! I'm not a kid, you know. Are you sure about that? Maybe. Saria starts fiddling with her pencil between her hands. Hey, BC King, will you give me your poem? I kinda want to keep it. Huh? Why? Because, well, it's the first time you've written something for me. Sorry, you completely misunderstood. I didn't write this for you. Are you even listening anymore? Well, whatever. I'll give it to you when we go home. Really? Snap. Oh, sorry. Ah! Broke my pencil. Oh! I thought she was doing this. Sorry. Sorry, Bliss hastily bends down to pick up the piece she dropped. But being inattentive of her surroundings, she bumps right into me. Sorry! It's fine, it's fine. I'll get it for you. I bend down to pick up the broken pencil. Sorry, clutches the desk beside her to support herself, knees shaking. I'm a little clumsy today. Let's sit down, Sayori. Yeah. I grab Sayori's arm and help her sit at the desk. Anyway, I still haven't read your poem. Oh! Sorry, I forgot about that. But it's not as good as yours. Please, don't worry. I'm sure I'll like it. Bottles. I pop off my scalp like the lid of a cookie jar. It's a secret place where I keep all my dreams. Little balls of sunshine, all rubbing together like a bundle of kittens. I reach inside with my thumb and forefinger and pluck one out. It's warm and tingly, but there's no time to waste. I put it in a bottle to keep it safe. I put the bottle on the shelf with all the other bottles. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts in bottles, all in a row. My collection makes me lots of friends. Each bottle a starlight to make amends. Sometimes my friend feels a certain way. Down comes a bottle to save the day. Night after night, more dreams. Friend after friend, more bottles. Deeper and deeper my fingers go. Okay. Like exploring a dark cave, discovering the secrets hiding in the nooks and Someone's gonna take that like a different way, I'm telling you. Someone who plays this game will take those two lines a different way. Digging and digging, scraping and scraping. No, you're making it worse! I blow dust off my bottle caps. Doesn't feel like time elapsed. My shelf could use some more. My friends look through my locked front door. Finally, all done. I opened up and in come my friends. I'm sorry, I'm still looking about the other lines. In they come in such a hurry. Do they want my bottles that much? I frantically pull them from the shelf, one after the other, holding them out to each and every friend, each and every bottle. But every time I let one go, it shatters against the tile between my feet. Or the tile, sorry, not title, tile. Happy thoughts, in shards, all over the floor. They're supposed to be for my friends who aren't smiling. They're all shouting, pleading, something. But all I hear is echo, 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 inside my head. Okay, that was a good one. In they come. Oh my god, no, just stop. Holy crap! Sorry, did you really write this? Of course I did. Didn't I tell you yesterday I was gonna write the best poem ever? Yeah, but I mean, I didn't expect something like this coming from you. Monica taught me a whole lot. I've been really in touch with my feelings recently. I see that. It's almost kind of creepy. Creepy? Well, not exactly. Maybe because I'm so used to you being cheerful. Well, never mind. Oh my god, sorry. Excuse me. Okay. Thinking it too hard about it. The point is it came out good, so you should be proud of it. Aw, thanks. I feel like I was meant to express myself this way. It even helps me understand my own feelings a little bit better. Writing is like magic. You've gotten pretty passionate about this, huh? Hope you keep it up. Yeah! Writing's the best. I'm gonna keep writing until I die. Well, damn. Don't get ahead of yourself. Sayori's always had a habit of getting obsessed with something before dropping it no more than a week later. Wonder if this one is one of those times. But seeing the passion in her eyes makes it hard for me to be pessimistic. Also, so are we just gonna do this every single time? Like, just read poems? Because that's, like, kind of boring. Like, I want to see more stuff happen, not just us share poems every single time. I want to see the drama unfold. Alright, okay, everyone. We're all done reading each other's poems, right? Oh, let me save, by the way, before I forget. Right here. There we go. Okay, return. I submitted extra plans today so everyone could come sit at the front of the room. This about the festival? Well, sort of. Do we really have to do something for the festival? It's like we can put together anything good in just a few days. We'll just end up embarrassing ourselves instead of getting any new members. That's a concern of mine as well. I don't really do well with last-minute preparations. Don't worry so much. We're going to keep it simple, okay? We won't need much more than a few decorations. Sari has been working on posters, and I've designed some pamphlets we can give out during the event. Okay, that's great and all. That doesn't tell us what we're actually going to be doing for the event. Ah, sorry, I thought you heard about it already. We're going to be performing. Performing? Monica? Yeah, we're going to be having a poetry performance. Each of us are going to choose a poem to recite during the event. The cool part is, we're also going to let anyone else come up and recite poems too. Sari's been putting it on the, oh my god. Sari's putting it on all the posters in case anyone wants to prepare ahead of time. Sari, who's been covering a poster, holds up for us to see. Are you kidding me, Monica? You didn't already start putting those posters up, did you? Well, I did. You really think it's that bad of an idea? Well, no. It's not a bad idea. I didn't sign up for this, you know. There is no way I'm going performing in front of a group of people like that. I agree with Natsuki. I could never in my life do something like that. Imagining it, Yuri shakes her head in fear. Guys! No, Sayori. I understand where they're coming from. Remember that Natsuki and Yuri have never shared their poems with anyone until a couple days ago. It's a lot to ask for them to recite their poems out loud to a whole room full of people. Guess I kind of overlooked that. So, I'm sorry. But, I still think we should give it our best. We're the only ones responsible for the fate of this club. If we start the events and each put on a good performance, then it will inspire others to do the same. The more people who perform, the better we'll be able to show everyone what literature is all about. Yeah! It's about expressing your feelings, being intimate with yourself, finding new horizons, and having fun. That's right! And it's those reasons that we're all in this club today. Don't you want to share that with others? To inspire them to find the same feelings that brought you here in the first place? I know you do. I know we all do. And if all it takes is staying in front of the room for 2 minutes and reciting a poem, then I know you can do it. Natsuki and Yuri remain silent. Sari looks worried. Can I just call her Sai? Because I can't say Sayori like that quick. Guess that leaves me no choice. I agree. I don't think it is too much to ask. I think that Sai and Monica have been trying really hard to get new members. At least we can do to help. The least we can do is help them out a little bit. Well, maybe, but it looks like Natsuki doesn't have any arguments left. Okay, fine. Guess I'll just have to get it over with. Alright! Phew! Thanks, Natsuki. What about you, Yuri? Yuri dejectedly glances around everyone, or at everyone else's, oh my god. At everyone else's expectant faces. I guess I don't really have a choice. Aha, that's everyone. You're the best, Yuri. This club is seriously going to be the death of me. Oh gosh. You'll be fine, Yuri. But anyway, let's move on to the main event. I want each of you to choose a poem of yours. We're going to practice reciting them in front of each other. No way! Monica, this is too sudden. Well, if you can't recite your poem in front of the club, how do you expect to do it in front of strangers? Oh no. Don't worry. I'll start off to help everyone feel a little bit more comfortable. Can I go next? Aha, of course. Now let's see. Monica flips through her notebook to the specific poem she has in mind for herself. She then stands behind the podium. The title of this poem is The Way They Fly. Ahem. Monica begins reciting her poem. Her clear, confident voice fills the room. More than that, her inflection is pristine. She knows exactly how to apply emotion behind each line she recites, bringing the words to life. Is this something she's done before, or is she simply a natural? I glance around me. Everyone has their eyes on Monica. Sai looks amazed. Yuri has an intense expression on her face I don't understand. Finally, Monica finishes the recitation. Four of us applaud. Monica takes a breath and smiles. That was so good, Monica! Aha, thank you very much. I was hoping to set a good example. Ready to go next, Sai? I'll go next. Oh, wow, Yuri's fired up all of a sudden. Yuri clutches a sheet of paper between her hands and stands up. Keeping her head down, she walks quickly over to the podium. This poem is called... Yuri anxiously glances at each of us. You can do it, Yuri. It's called After Image of a Crimson Eye. Oh my god, dude. Why are my eyes like fucking hurting today? Jeez. Okay. So, after a image of a crimson eye, Yuri's voice shakes as she starts reading the poem. Just a moment ago, she practically refused to do this. Why is she suddenly putting in so much effort? As Yuri gets past the first couple of lines, her voice changes. Almost like what happens when Yuri gets absorbed into her books. Her quivering words transform into the sharp syllables of a fierce and confident woman. The poem is full of twists and turns in a structure that she enunciates with perfect timing. It's supposed to be a rare glimpse into the whirling fire Yuri keeps concealed inside her head. Suddenly she's finished. Everyone is stunned. Yuri snaps back into reality and glances around her as if she bewildered even herself. It's up to me to see the situation. I'm the first to start applauding. Everyone joins me afterward, and we give Yuri the recognition she deserves. It's not that we didn't want to applaud for her. We were caught so off guard that we must have forgotten. As we applaud, Yuri holds the poem to her chest and rushes back into her seat. Yuri, that was really good! Thank you for sharing. Looks like Yuri is down for the count. Okay, guess I'm next then. Sai hops out of her chair and carefully walks to the podium. This one's called My Meadow. Ah, aha! Sorry, I giggled. Sai, it's a lot harder than I thought. How did you guys do it so easily? Ah, trying to think of it like you're reciting to other people. Imagine you're reciting to yourself, like in front of a mirror or in your own head. It's your poem, so it'll come out the best that way. I see. Okay then. Sai begins her poem. Somehow it feels like her soft voice was made as a perfect match. The poem isn't aimlessly cheery like Sai is. It's serene and bittersweet. If I were to read this on paper, I probably wouldn't think much of it. But hearing it come from Sai's voice almost gives it a whole new meaning. Maybe this is what Sai meant when she said she likes my poems. It's like I get to reach more deeply into someone I thought I knew through and through. Sai finishes and we applaud. I did it! Good job, Sai! Even BC King liked it. Guess that's a good sign. What does that even mean? Came out nicely, Sai. The atmosphere of the poem fits you really nicely. But it might be that other poems wouldn't work quite as well with that kind of delivery. I don't really understand. In other words, I've seen poems of yours where that sort of gentle delivery wouldn't work as well. They might need a little more force behind them depending on what you're reading. Oh, I know what you mean. Well, I've been practicing that kind of thing. It's just embarrassing to do it in front of everyone. Next time, I'm going to make you pick a poem that challenges you a little more. We don't have much time for the festival, you know? Okay. Now who's next? Natsuki? Don't let me go before BC Kane. It's like I can compare to you guys anyway. Might as well let BC Kane go over everyone's standards a little before I have to do it. Dude, she's so mean! Bruh! Natsuki. It's fine. Might as well get it over with. But it's not like I have much of a selection of what to read. I'll have to go with what I wrote for today. I stand up and step in front of the podium. Everyone has their eyes on me, making me feel terribly awkward. I recite my poem. Since I'm not exactly confident in my own writing, it's hard to put energy into it. Despite that, once I finish, I receive applause anyway. Sorry, I'm not really as good as everyone else. Don't worry about it so much. I think it's less about your abilities and more about your lack of confidence in your writing. That's something that'll improve over time, though. Yeah, maybe. Alright then. That leaves you, Natsuki. Yeah, I'm going. Natsuki begrudgingly gets out of her seat and makes her way to the podium. The poem is called... Why are y'all looking at me? Because you're presenting. Duh. Anyway, the poem is called Jump. Wow. Natsuki takes a breath. Once she starts writing the poem, her sour attitude disappears a little. While she's still a little unenthused, her poem has a rhythm and rhyme to it. It's Natsuki's trademark style, and it works surprisingly well when spoken aloud. The words feel like they bounce up and down as giving life to the poem. Natsuki finishes, and everyone applauds. She hops back to her seat. That wasn't so bad, was it? Easy for you to say. You better not make me do that again. Ah, well, do you at least feel prepared enough to recite a poem in front of other people? I mean, doing it in front of other people will be way easier. I can put on whatever face I want for other people. When it's just my friends, it's just embarrassing. That's a surprise, Natsuki. I think it would be the other way around for me. Well, that's just how it is, so... Well, I guess in that case, you won't have much to worry about for the festival. that said, I want to thank everyone for coming through. Might be hard, but I hope that you'll all have an idea of what it's like now. Make sure you pick a poem and get enough practice for the festival, okay? We're making pamphlets, so let me know ahead of time what you'll be reciting. Jeez. I should probably find some other poem to recite instead. That's fine too. Doesn't have to be your own. I'm already pleasantly surprised that you're putting all this effort for the club. Makes me really happy. Yeah, no problem. Okay, everyone. I think that's about it for today. I know the festival is coming up, but let's try to write poems for tomorrow as well. Are we gonna just keep doing this? Are you serious? It's gonna get boring real quick if it would just keep sharing poems all the time. It's working out really nicely so far, so I'd like to continue that. As for the festival, we'll finish planning tomorrow, and then we'll have the weekend to prepare. Monday's a big day. I can't wait. I can do this. I can do this. Alright. I stand up. There's no way I'll be able to find the same enthusiasm as Sai and Monica, but I'll do my best to get through it. It's for the sake of the club, and impressing Monica. I'll have to do my best. Ready to go, Sai? Yep. Look at you two, always going home together like that. It's kind of adorable, isn't it? Jeez, guys. Don't make such a big deal out of it. Must be a little nice, though. Well, I'm supposed to respond to that. It's okay, BC King, you don't have to say it. Whatever, let's go already. Oh, man, oh, man, oh, man. I welcome with Sai once more. You know, it's only been a few days, a lot of things have already changed. But today, Sai is being a little quieter than usual on the way home. Hey, Sai. Sorry, I was spacing out. No wonder. No wonder. I was thinking about something familiar. I like how we get to, Sai almost with her words, like I do! So let's just say that one day, Yuri asked to walk home with you. Huh? What would you do? What kind of question is that? You're kind of putting me on the spot here. Oh no! No! I gotta pick? Oh no! Oh no! I mean, okay. I would probably be nice about it and pick Yuri because she asked me. But yeah, because me and Sai walk home all the time, right? So taking one day to walk with Yuri wouldn't be that bad, right? It's one day. As a nice, because like, she asked me nicely, right? I mean, I should say yes. So you know what? I'm gonna say Yuri, because she asked me nicely. And Sai, you get those all the time, so you're lucky. So yeah. Walking with Yuri, huh? Why does the thought of that make my heart pound? I mean, given how hard it is for her to socialize, I would feel awful turning her down, so... Isn't she so beautiful and smart? That has nothing to do with what I just said. Aha, you admitted it! Jeez. There's not even any point in speculating that something that's never going to happen. Well, maybe. I just like to think about it. It's not long before you won't need me anymore, you know? Need you? Sai? I can't figure out how you're seeing things in your head right now. Sorry. Everyone is different. Nobody in the club is a replacement for you. If you say so. The conversation trails off and I'm left feeling awkward. It was kind of her fault for trapping me with such a weird question. I can't just lie to her. If there's something that makes her happy, I would hate to take that away from her. That's why I said there's no point in speculating. Then again, the festival is only a few days away. Who knows what will happen in that time? I wonder. Man. We're doing this again? I want to do something different, man. I'm just gonna pick random. I don't even care anymore. I'm gonna skip through this. That's a downer for me. Like, I want to do new things. Show me some drama happening. Stop making me write fucking poems. Aw, man. I'm the last one here again. Don't worry, I just walked in too. You're practicing the piano again? Yeah. Must have a lot of determination. Starting this club and now picking up piano. Well, maybe not determination. Determination! But I guess passion. Remember that the club wouldn't be here if I wasn't for all of you. I'm super happy that you're all willing to help out for the festival too. I came for the festival. It's gonna be great. Eh? Weren't you complaining about it just yesterday, Natsuki? Well, yeah. I'm talking about our part of the festival. But it's a whole day of school where we get to play and eat all kinds of delicious food. Sounded a bit like Sai all of a sudden. Monika, do they usually have fried squid? Squid? That's a pretty specific thing to look forward to. Oh, come on. Are you saying you don't like squid? You of all people? I didn't say I don't like it. Besides, what do you mean by you of all people? Because it's right in your name. Monika. I don't get it. Oh, like Moninka? Maybe? Because it's like squid ink? Ink? Get it? Like Moninka? Maybe? I don't know. Eh? That's not how you say my name at all. Also, that joke makes no sense in translation. Ah, never mind. Let's focus on our own event for now, okay? Fine, fine. Your reactions aren't as fun as Yuri's or Sai's anyway. Excuse me? Where is Sai anyway? Oh, there you are. Sai is sitting at a desk in the corner of the room, looking down at nothing. Walk over to her. Hey, Sai. Put my hand in front of her face. Eh? You're spacing out again. Ah. Sorry. Don't mind me. You can go talk to everyone else. Huh? Is everything alright? Oh, is it because I picked Yuri? Is that why? Oh, no. Oh, no. She's mad at me, isn't she? Because I picked Yuri instead of her for that question. Oh, shit. Why wouldn't it be? It just feels like you're a little off. Sorry for assuming things. Geez worries too much about me. I'm fine, see? Sai shows me a big smile. Don't want to distract you from having fun with everyone. Well, alright. If you say so. I rotely glanced aside before turning back toward everyone else. The conversation is already dispersed and everyone back at their usual activities. Maybe I should ask Monika if she's noticed anything about Sai recently. Since they've been preparing for the festival, they must be spending a lot of time together. I timidly approached Monika, who was shuffling through some papers at her desk. BC Kane, what's up? Hey, it might sound a little strange, but... Have you noticed anything up with Sai recently? Anything up with her? What way do you mean? Or what way do you mean? Maybe I'm really reading into it a little much, but she seems a bit downcast today. Oh, you think so? I can't say I've noticed anything about her. Monika appears across the room as Sai, who's idly dragging a rubber eraser up and down her desk. Maybe there is something on her mind. I'm surprised I'm not the one asking you, BC King. You certainly know her a lot better than I do. Yeah, but she's never really like this. She's always talked to me about things that bothered her. But this time, when I asked her, she was really dismissive. Sorry, I know it's not your problem. I just wanted to ask if you knew anything, so I'll drop it now. No, it's important to me too. I mean, I'm also friends with her. I also care about the well-being of my club members, you know? Maybe I'll try talking to her myself. Yeah, are you sure about that? She seemed like she wanted to be left alone. Are you sure? Maybe she just has a hard time bringing it up with the person of interest. Person of interest? What do you mean by that? I'm saying that maybe the thing on her mind is you, BC King. Me? How on earth would you come to that conclusion? Well, I probably shouldn't say too much, but Sai talks about you more than anything else, you know? Eh? She's been so much happier ever since you joined the club. It's like an extra light was turned on inside of her. What? No way. Sai is always like that. She's always been full of sunshine. It's not any different than how it's always been. You're so funny, BC King. Have you thought that maybe you've always seen her as so cheerful? Because that's just how she is when she's around you? Ah, I said too much. I'm sorry, what do I know anyway? I didn't mean to jump to conclusions, so you should forget what I said. I'll try to talk to her, so trying to think about it for now. Ah, alright. Monika smiles meaningfully. I noticed that to forget about it. But I already know they won't be able to get her words out of her. Oh my god, dude! There's too much fucking reading. I can't... I keep stumbling over my words. It's hard. But I already know that I won't be able to get her words out of my head. Monika stands up from her desk and walks across the room to where Sai is sitting. I watch her kneel down next to Sai and gently talk to her. But it's keeping her voice so quiet so I can't hear her from here. I sigh and sit myself down. I know Sai told me not to worry about her and to have fun with everyone else. That's impossible to do when she's behaving like this. Exactly how much do I care about her that I'm letting this weigh me down so much? Now it feels like I'm the one behaving out of the ordinary. There's nothing I can do besides wait for Monika. Okay, everyone. After some time passes, Monica calls into the club room. Why don't we share our poems now? I don't want to do this anymore! It's the third time! It takes forever! Before I know it, everything is back to normal. Everyone goes to retrieve their poems, and I do the same. I make eye contact with Monica, and she smiles at me. Wonder what she was talking about with Sai. God damn it. Should we do, I guess, You know what, here, we'll do Yuri, Natsuki, Sai, then Monica. How about that? Sounds good to me. BC King, this is wonderful. I can feel the emotion that you poured into it. This is a result of trying what I suggested yesterday? Yeah, I guess so. Did a good job explaining. We wanted to try giving them more feeling. Yuri visibly swallows. Even her hands appear sweaty. I'm not used to it. Used to what? I don't know. It's fine, take your time. Yuri breathes and collects her thoughts. But Yuri likes to think before she speaks, so I'll offer that patience to her. Yeah, just being appreciated like this, I guess. It probably sounds really stupid, but seeing someone motivated by my writing, it just makes me really happy. Are you saying you've never shared your writing before? Yuri nods. Really, I don't believe it. I really only write for myself. And besides, people would just laugh at me. Do you really think that? Again, Yuri nods. Even your close friends? For some reason, Yuri doesn't respond. Yuri? Yuri smiles sadly. BC King, during lunchtime, I eat by myself. Did you know that? It's a great time to find a quiet spot and do some reading. In fact, I always have some books with me. You can say I really enjoy reading. Well, it's one way to put it anyway. But books are so full of amazing and inspiring people. People you want to fall in love with. Or people you just know and would make a really good friend. Cheerful people who always put a smile on your face. Or deep thinkers and problem solvers who discover the mysteries of life. So when you look at it that way, I'm surrounded by friends every day. You know? And those friends don't laugh at me. They don't tease me for spacing out all the time. They don't make fun of my body type. And they don't hate me for acting like a know-it-all. People say that about you? I'm not a know-it-all, BC King. It's the opposite. I don't know anything. I don't know how to talk to people. I don't know how to make people see me as normal. I don't even know how to make myself happy. I have all these feelings. And all I could do with them is read and write. It wasn't until now that I started sharing it with you that I really understood what was missing all this time. But I haven't really done anything. No, that's wrong. Just being patient and respectful. That's really important to me. No, I'm a difficult person, BC King. I speak too slowly. I second guess myself all the time. I read too deeply into things. But every time, you've always treated me like anyone else. It's so rare that I feel comfortable with myself when I talk to others. That's why every time I talk to you, I just feel really happy. I see. Well, I treat you how you deserve to be treated, Yuri. And if other people don't see it that way, then screw them. Damn! I mean, I joined this club hoping I'll make friends. I would say I've had at least one success. Wouldn't you? You put it that way. Yeah. We are friends now, aren't we? She's blushing! Yuri puts her head in her hands. But this time she smiled as she does it. Want to show me your poem? Yeah, I do. Let me get it for you. Alright, Beak. A marvel millions of years in the making, where the womb of Earth chaotically meets the sun face? Or surface, sorry. Under a clear blue sky, an expanse of bliss. But beneath gray, rolling clouds, an endless enigma. The easiest world to get lost in is one where everything can be found. One can only build a sandcastle where the sand is wet, but where the sand is wet, the tide comes. Will it gently look at your foundations until you give in? Will it gently lick at your foundations until you give in? Or will a sudden wave send you crashing down in the blink of an eye? Either way, the outcome is the same. You will still build sandcastles. I stand where the foam wraps around my ankles, where my toes squish into the sand. The salty air is therapeutic. The breeze is gentle, yet powerful. I sink my toes into the ultimate boundary line, tempted by the foamy tendrils. Turn back and I abandon my peace to erode at the shore. Drift forward and I return to Earth forevermore. Fantastic poem. You say after this day and the end game day? After this? Okay. Thanks for telling me. I'm aware that the beach is kind of a main thing to write about. I did my best to take a metaphorical approach to it. You said it like you don't even want me to write about it. Oh, you haven't heard? After yesterday, Natsuki and I, well, it was amusing that we wrote about something similar in such different ways. So Natsuki wanted us to write about the same topic as each other again. I suppose to better compare the differences in our writing styles or thought processes. Anyway, it was her idea. Knowing her, it's no surprise that she'd want to do something like that. She probably just wants to show off. It's not like I have a particular interest in her writing style. I just went with a request. But, well, I suppose it's not so bad to write about something simple on occasion. Give you refreshing, you know? It's good for me to calm my thoughts once in a while. Yeah, I think I agree. Thanks for sharing. Okay. Should we do Psy last again? I don't know. Maybe I do Psy now. You know what? Different order. We're gonna do Psy now. Fuck it. It's nice, I guess. Come on, I already tell you don't like it. Well, you don't need to worry about what I think. After all, I wrote this for someone else, didn't you? Probably Yuri. Yup, she's jealous. She's jealous. Eh? I didn't write this for anyone specifically. Maybe. That's not really what I meant, though. But it's okay. Making new friends, like I was hoping. It makes me really happy. You're happy too, right? In this club? Well, of course I am. Good. That's all that matters to me. Thank you, BC King. Sigh. There's something wrong? Huh? No, nothing. Just a little tired today. Alright. Tell me if you need anything. I will. Don't worry about me, okay? You can go play with everyone else now. If you insist. Yay! I'm gonna go home a little bit early today. Sigh? Tell Monica I wasn't feeling well, okay? I'll see you tomorrow. Oh wait, no, I didn't read her poem yet! Before I can say anything else, Sigh cheerfully walks out of the classroom, humming to herself. Oh well. Alright. Guess that didn't work out. Natsuki, you're up next. This one's alright. Alright? Well, yeah. Well, as good as yesterday's anyway. I see what you're going for, but it's just not really my style. I mean, that's fine. Mostly just glad that you're trying a little bit. Of course I'm at least trying. Why are you so emotionally invested in my poems anyway? Isn't that more of a compliment to me? Eh? No, gross. It's not like I care. It's just that one of us in this club has to make sure you're not slacking off. Really? What if you ended up just scaring me away? That's, it's not like you would actually do that. Yeah, you're right. Kinda fun to hang out here, even if I'd put up with you. Gah. Natsuki's elbow connects with my stomach. Oh, like this. Oh! Oh, God. Okay, I will save. Don't worry. I will save after this. Don't worry. Oh? Maybe I won't mind scaring you away after all. I was just joking. Oh, I know. Don't worry, I was too. How the hell do you call it a joke? That seriously hurt. Maybe it was funny to her. Guess that's kind of the point. I should really just watch my mouth around Natsuki. Anyway, Natsuki holds her poem out to me like nothing even happened. I'll be your beach? Your mind is so full of troubles and fears that diminished your wonder over the years. But say I have a special place, a beach for us to go. A shore reaching beyond your sight, a sea that sparkles with brilliant light. The walls in your mind will melt away before the sunny glow. I'll be the beach that washes your worries away. I'll be the beach that you daydream about each day. I'll be the beach that makes your heart leap in a way that you thought had left you long ago. Let's bury your heavy thoughts in a pile of sand. Bathe in sunbeams and hold my hand. Wash your insecurities in the salty sea and let me see you shine. Let's leave your memories in a footprint trail, set you free in my windy sail. And remember the reasons you're wonderful when you press your lips to mine. I'll be the beach that washes your worries away. I'll be the beach that you dream about each day. I'll be the beach that makes your heart leap in a way that you thought I left you long ago. Let me by your side, your own beach, your own escape. You learn to love yourself again. I mean, you can be my bitch, but I'm just kidding. That was a good one. Yeah. I feel like I kept writing about negative things, so I wanted to write something with a nice message for once. Besides, the beach is awesome. Can confirm. Kind of hard to write anything negative about the beach. Well, Yuri's take on it was a little more solemn. Well, that's... Gee, she better not have said anything bad about mine. After all, she was the one who wanted us to write about the same topic. Oh, you can't really see her doing that, too. Making us write about a simple topic, then trying to impress me by coming up with something all fancy. Well, it's not like I care. I just did it anyway. I mean, I guess mine ended up being kind of metaphorical, too. There's nothing wrong with doing that once in a while. At the very least, it was a good practice. Who should I talk about? Okay, Monica! Give me the deets on Psy! Hi, BC King. You thought about what it's meant to perform at the festival? Well, being in this club is one thing, performing in front of a bunch of people. I'll have to give it some more thought. Okay, no pressure. Whatever you do, I'm sure it'll turn out great. Also make me happy to see. Anyway, let's take a look at today's poem. Sure. Well, Monica, take the poem I'm holding in my hands. Great job, BC King. I was going oh in my head while reading it. It's really metaphorical. Why can't I read my poem, like, on the screen? Like, why? I want to read my poem to myself. I'm not sure why, but I didn't expect you to go for something so deep. I guess I underestimated you, sorry. It's easiest for me to keep everyone's expectations low. That way it always counts when I put in some effort. Aha, it's not very fair. Well, I guess it worked anyway. You know that Yuri likes this kind of writing, right? Writing that's full of imagery and symbolism. Unlike Sai, who's like using simple and direct words to describe happiness and sadness. Yuri likes it when readers are left to derive their own meaning out of it. It's very challenging to write like that effectively. Both allowing people to get something out of it just by feel, or letting them deeply analyze all the nuances. It can take years of practice, which I'm assuming Yuri has at this point. Never really asked though. I'm sure I'm nowhere near her level yet. Don't worry so much about that. You do your own thing. Keep exploring and learn by trying new things. Anyway, I'll share my poem with you now, alright? Alright. The Lady Who Knows Everything. An old tale tells the lady who wanders earth, the lady who knows everything. A beautiful lady who has found every answer, all meaning, all purpose, and all that was ever sought. And here I am, a feather. Lost adrift the sky, victim of the currents of the wind. Day after day I search with little hope, knowing legends don't exist. But when all else has failed me, when all others have turned away, the legend is all that remains, the last dim star glimmering in the twilight sky. Until one day, the wind ceases to blow. I fall, and I fall and fall, and fall even more. Gentle as a feather, a dry quill, expressionless. But a hand catches me between the thumb and forefinger, the hand of a beautiful lady. I look at her eyes and find no end to her gaze. The lady who knows everything knows what I am thinking. Before I can speak, she responds in a hollow voice. I have found every answer, all of which amount to nothing. There is no meaning, there is no purpose. We seek only the impossible. I am not your legend. Your legend does not exist. And with a breath, she blows me back afloat, and I pick up a gust of wind. Wow! That was deep. You know, I feel like learning and looking for answers are the sorts of things that give life meaning. Not to get too philosophical or anything, but it was kind of on my mind, so that's what I wrote about. I see. Never really put much thought into it. In a way, it's almost paradoxical. Because if we had all the answers, wouldn't the world start to lose its meaning? You know, there's one thing I noticed. Seems like everyone in the club prefers writing about things that are more sad than happy. Excuse me. Are you surprised? I mean, if everything was okay, we wouldn't really have anything to write about, would we? Humans aren't two-dimensional creatures. I think you know that better than anyone. You mean one-dimensional. Ah, yeah, that. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Are you ever too shy to share your writing because you're afraid it's not that good? It can be really disheartening to get a lukewarm response to something that you put so much into. Like my YouTube videos, because you guys don't fucking like my videos! Or comment. But if you find other people who enjoy writing, then sharing becomes a lot easier. Because instead of just telling you what they're writing is good, or okay, or bad, they want to focus more on everything that went into it, and the things you can work on. It's much more encouraging that way, and it'll make you want to continue improving. It's almost like having your own literature club, don't you think? That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Alright, should we save, like, now, maybe? Just in case? Alright, there we go. Okay, you three. We're all done sharing poems, right? When we start figuring out... Hold on a second. Is it just me, or did you say something strange just now? Eh? Something did sound a bit unusual. That's right. You deviated from your usual catchphrase when addressing the club. Catchphrase? I don't have a catchphrase. Jeez. Why is the mood so weird today? Like, even Yuri isn't immune to it. Stagnating the air is common foreshadowing that something terrible is about to happen. In your books, maybe. Look, the only thing different is that Sai isn't here. Ah, seems you were right. Or it seems you're right. Sai always helps me lighten the mood a little bit, doesn't she? It's almost like everyone's balance is thrown off a little when she's not around. Where the heck did she run off to anyway? Thought she just went to pee. Natsuki, please show some decency. Oh, come on. She actually wasn't feeling too well and went home early. Is that so? Oh, she's alright. Seriously? All the times to not go home with her, she picked the time she's not feeling well? So much for you two being all lovey-dovey. Ah, no! First of all, stop misunderstanding my friendship with Sai. And second, he's kind of been avoiding me today, so I didn't want to force it. Oh? That curious expression coming from Yuri of all people. Calm down, guys. Talked to her earlier and everything is fine. What did she say? Anyway, we need to figure out the rest of the festival preparation, so... Or of the festival preparation, whatever. Let's decide what everyone will be doing this weekend. I already know what I'm doing. That's right, that's right. Natsuki will be making cupcakes. We might eat a lot of them, some different flavors. Can you handle that all by yourself, Natsuki? Challenge accepted. As for myself, I'm going to be printing and assembling all the poetry pamphlets. Sai will be helping me design them. And as for Yuri, you can, guys, can you help me come up with something for Yuri? I'm useless. No, that's not it at all. You're the most talented person here, you know? Now, Natsuki is pouting too? Jeez, even I can tell now. Guess I never gave Sai enough credit, but I can tell things are even harder on you when she's not around. Ah, that may be the case. But I can't also be a leader on my own, then I won't grow as a person. So Yuri, you have beautiful handwriting, you know? You should make some banners and decorations to help set the atmosphere. Atmosphere? About that, I love atmosphere. Yuri's expression suddenly changes as she stares at her desk in focus and starts nodding to herself. Your mind is already racing, I see. That's great. You'll be a wonderful help, Yuri. But anyway, that just leaves you, BC King. The one who is truly useless. Don't say that. In fact, both Natsuki and Yuri have some pretty heavy tasks to handle. It would probably go a long way to give one of them a hand. You can always help me out as well. Do I get to choose? I'd be really appreciative of that. Ah, that's... Okay, no, we're gonna save here. No. Fuck that. Do we have to pick? Is Monica suggesting that I spend the weekend with one of my club members? How on earth are they gonna respond to a suggestion like that? Ah, I suppose I wouldn't mind a bit of help. Even if you don't know how to bake, there's always some dirty work I could give to you. It's not like Monica's going to give me a choice, so you shouldn't be sitting on your butt anyway. Natsuki tries to mumble a bunch of excuses like that. If I recall, Natsuki, you mentioned that you would like to handle the baking on your own. Bisakin may not like to be around if you only make him out to be a nuisance. So therefore, he'd be more suited to assisting with the decorations. Hold on, I never said that. How hard could it be to make a few decorations anyway? It sounds more like you're just making excuses for Bisakin to... What are you saying? It'll be extremely meticulous work. And baking isn't? Just what do you think? Monica's staring at us, yeah, you're right. Guys. Let's slow down for a moment. In the end, I think it's up to Bisakin to decide how we'd like to contribute. Besides, he hasn't really gotten the chance to spend any time with me yet, you know? So I'm sure he's interested in... You literally just said... I'm surprised as well. Sorry. I was just saying, though. Jeez. We just settled this already? Yeah. Alright, yeah, we're gonna pick Monica. Bisakin, you're okay with this, right? In the end, it's up to you. Ah, of course. Very well. In that case, everyone looks straight at me. Oh, I can pick Sai, too? I gotta pick Monica, right? I gotta pick Monica. She's my girl. I gotta go with Monica, right? Fuck Natsuki. I'm not picking Sai. I mean, I love Sai, but she's my best friend. People are shipping us, but you know, okay, here. You wanna know why I'm not picking Sai? Here's why. I have a real-life best friend, a girl best friend, who I really liked a lot in middle school. And she friend-zoned me. So you know what? For that reason, I'm not picking Sai. Because it reminds me of that. Like, it gives me those flashbacks. So you know what? Sai's my best friend. We're gonna keep it that way. Yuri is, like, very, very close to being my type, but I think her overall attitude kind of doesn't resonate with me. Meanwhile, Monica's very open and very honest, and like she has a personality that I really admire, and she has green eyes. So I mean, it's already a turn on for me. So you know what? We're going Monica. I guess I should probably be helping Monica. Yeah, you picked me. Hold on one second. Yeah, Monica, you're the one who needs the least help out of all of us. But I agree with Natsuki. Not only is your work already most suitable for one person, but you already have Sai as well. But Beastkin was the one who, that doesn't matter. You're the one who scared him into picking you in the first place. You're the club president, Monica. You're supposed to make responsible decisions for the club. Monica, you shouldn't let any ulterior motives interfere with this decision. Ulterior motives? What are you saying, Yuri? It sounds like you guys are the ones with ulterior motives. Excuse me? Otherwise, this wouldn't have been made into such a big deal in the first place. That's completely false, Monica. Yeah, you have a lot of work to do, you know? Won't do as good of a job if you make us work alone. Maybe that's true. Think of the club, Monica. If we want our event to succeed, we need to appropriately distribute our resources. Are you going to do the right thing, President? Okay, I get it. It's technically most logical for Beastkin to help one of you two. So, I guess that's what we'll do. You have a preference, Beastkin? Oh, come on, I can't pick Monica! Oh, my girl, though! Oh. What if I say Sayori? Let me just see. I mean, if it's going to be anyone, I prefer helping Sai. I mean, we're already neighbors, and... But Monica said that Sai was helping her. Jeez. Do you really hate us that much? No. Sorry, I didn't mean for this to be difficult. Oh my god, dude. Bro! I'm going Yuri then, because fuck Natsuki. She's a fucking bitch. I'm going Yuri. I'm probably the most useful helping out Yuri. But me? Are you serious? Why would you... Natsuki. I already tell you you're about to say something mean. You just said you would bake by yourself. That's why I picked Yuri. Like, dude. You just said, oh, I'll be fine by myself. We're good. Fuck you, Natsuki. No, I was just saying. Ugh. You'll be helping Yuri then, BC Kane. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I'm glad. I have a bad habit of overthinking these sort of things. I think your assistance will be very useful. That's great to hear. Natsuki, were you able to handle the baking yourself? I mean, yeah. I already said I would be fine. Okay. Everyone can tell that Natsuki is feeling a little sour. Was that everything we needed to go over? Yeah, it should be about it. Are you guys excited? Well, excited may not be the right word. Nah, she's turned on. I suppose I'm looking forward to a little bit. Feel the same way, BC King? Me? I guess you could say I'm interested in see how it'll turn out. It's good enough for me. What about you, Natsuki? Natsuki! What? Why is everyone yelling at me? I didn't even do anything. No, that's not what I meant at all. Your instantly glances between everyone in the room. I'm sorry for this. I don't really know why BC King picked me. And also, your cupcakes are the best cupcakes I've ever had. They go really well with my tea. And nothing that I do for the event will compare to that, so... I get it. I'm kind of surprised, though. Why? Well, I'm the one acting immature. I already know that. You're trying to cheer me up all of a sudden. I know I'm not very good at it. I'm sorry if I said something bad. Natsuki isn't no one's surprise. Monica and I are also taken back by Yuri's words. But she already has trouble with words, trying to cheer someone up must be far out of her comfort zone. But I begin to understand. Yuri was trying to sound like Sayori. I said Sayori, not Sai, sorry! Even didn't work perfectly, I could tell when they tried to say something Sayori would... I said it again! Okay, no, fuck it. I don't care. Would say to sound like this. Because Sayori always tells everyone to smile and feel good about themselves. I can't say Sayori quick enough. Like, I stumble when I say Sayori if it's like the first word in the sentence, so I try to say Sai when I can. No, I kinda appreciated it. I'm sorry for making a big deal to nothing. But I'm going to say this. You better bet that my cupcakes are gonna be the best part of the whole event. Ah, I believe you. Yeah, hope to see everyone do their best. But with that, there's nothing more for today. Guess it's time for us to head out. Alright, let's get out of here then. Everyone packs up their things. I start to follow Monica and Natsuki out the door as they chat between each other. Eh? I turn around. Sorry, realized I don't have any way of contacting you this weekend. Oh, you're right. Can't believe I slipped my mind. Give you my phone number? Ooh, here we go. I think that would be the best way, yes. Alright then. You're and I exchange phone numbers. Okay, I'll be stopping by your house on Sunday. Eh? I want Monica though, I'm sorry. You're like number 2, but I gotta pick Monica. My house? Is that a problem? No, not at all. I just thought that I would be the one going to your house and someone helping you. I suppose that makes sense. But if you don't mind, I think I would prefer going to your house. Of course you would. Alright, in that case it won't be a problem. I decided not to press Yuri for a reason. It's like it should matter much either way, so I'll just need to make sure my room is clean. Hope I managed to make myself useful in some way. Not nearly as creative as you are. Don't underestimate yourself, BC King. I think that will make a very productive team. Even if you only chose me because you felt bad or something. Wait! You don't let you think that, do you? I don't know. It's difficult to come up with any other reason you may have chosen me. You're forgetting the one reason with the most common sense. I chose to help you because that's what I want to do. But Yuri thinks for herself with an extremely tense expression. Yuri, you're overthinking this. You want me to point out when you're overthinking, right? Eh? I didn't realize. I'm telling you I want to. That's all there is to it. Do you believe me? Yuri thinks really hard again. She looked straight into my eyes for a long while. I believe you. As if it took her tremendous effort, Yuri finally says that and relaxes her expression. I'm really looking forward to Sunday. Yeah, I am too. After that exchange, I make my way out of the door and Yuri follows. I can't believe this. Yuri is going to be coming to my house on Sunday. Even though I would have preferred to do this with Sai. My anxiety is still shoots through the roof. Guess I've gotten pretty used to handling her at this point. Who knows what might end up happening when we're outside of school. She even told me she was looking forward to it. I shake my head. Or I feel nervous that Sai finds out about this. It's like we feel that way about each other. Yup! This legit feels like middle school again. Thanks, game. Besides, like Monica said, this is about the club. I have nothing to worry about. If I just go with it, then I'll have a good time. Okay, let's see. Oh, it's already Sunday? Oh, shit. I'm getting increasingly anxious about Yuri's upcoming visit. I keep telling myself there's no reason to be nervous, so it doesn't help much. Yuri is clearly an introvert and also an intimate person in general. There's no doubt that she'll open up a little bit when it's just the two of us. Meanwhile, we've even been texting occasionally. I want I mean, Yuri, if I have to pick Yuri, that's fine. I'm not gonna be mad at that, but I really want Monica. But I mean, to be fair, Monica has no. We haven't bonded. I just like Monica for her personality, but I think compared to Yuri and Sai, we haven't had enough of a like talking connection to really get to know each other more. So maybe I do pick Yuri or Sai. I just don't want Sai because, again, it reminds me of the middle school friend zoning that I had with my best friend. So maybe Yuri is the right one for me. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. She was extremely apprehensive at first, but it wasn't long before I was already learning more about her. But putting Yuri aside, haven't heard a thing from Sai since she left club earlier the other day. It's not like we text each other all the time or anything, but I'm worried about her in the back of my mind. Between what Sai said and what Monica said, Is it really okay for me to put Sai's feelings aside when she might need me? I decided to visit Sai before Yuri comes over. Rather than asking, I simply tell her I'm coming over, much like I've done in the past. Once I reach Sai's house, I knock on the door before entering it myself. Again, we used to play so often that we made it a habit of simply entering each other's house like we were family. The house is quiet. Sai isn't anywhere on the first floor, so I assume she's up in her room. It's already strange of her not to run down and greet me. I head up to her bedroom, where I finally find her. Sai? Hi, BC. Oh, look at that outfit! Hi, BC King. I sit down in her room. Sai forces a smile, but it's easy to tell that she's different. There's a minute of silence between us. You haven't come over like this in a long time, have you? I guess you're right. Has been a long time. Not much has really changed, has it? Sai's room is as messy as it's always been. I also recognize the same stuffed animals and wall decorations that she's had for years now. If you came over more often, it'd be such a mess. That's because I end up cleaning it for you. How come you suddenly wanted to come over for today? Aren't you supposed to see Yuri today? Yeah, but... Wait, how'd you know that? I already left by the time we decided that last meeting. Monica told me. It's all natural for her to keep me informed about the festival preparations, right? Ah, that's true. But what about you? Aren't you going to be helping Monica today? Of course. I'm just helping her online. We didn't plan to meet up or anything. Ah, so it's me and Yuri then. Yep. There's more silence between us. Sai stares in a random direction. Everything about her behavior is really uncharacteristic. I finally get to the point. I just wanted to see how you were doing. After you left on Friday. If something's wrong, you can't hide it from me. I know you too well. So... Sai smiled, shaking her head. That's no good, BC King. Eh? Why can't it just be like it's always been? This is all my fault. When I get so weak and accidentally express my feelings, if I didn't make that stupid mistake, then you wouldn't have been worried about me at all. You wouldn't have come here. You wouldn't have even been thinking about me right now. But this is just my punishment, isn't it? I'm getting punished for being so selfish. I think that's why the world decided to have you come over today. It just wants to torture me. Sai? I grabbed Sai by the shoulders. What on earth are you saying? Are you listening to yourself right now? I know something happened to you. There's no other explanation for you to be like this. So tell me already. Until I know, I won't be able to stop thinking about it. Sai gives me an empty smile. You really put me in a trap, BC King. But you're wrong. Nothing happened to me. I've always been like this. You're just seeing it for the first time. Seeing what? What are you talking about, Sai? You're really just going to make me say it, aren't you, BC King? Guess I have no choice this time. The thing is... I've had really bad depression my whole life. Oh! Oh! I had a feeling that was it, too. Because you guys know, I struggle with that, too. I've always had depression my whole entire life. I still deal with it. It's gonna make me pick Sai, isn't it? I gotta pick Sai now at the end. We're gonna relate so much because of our depression. Oh, man. Great. Well, there goes Monica. Sorry, babe. Did you know that? Why do you think I'm late to school every day? Because most days I can't even find a reason to get out of bed. What reason is there to do anything when I fully know how worthless I am? Why go to school? Why eat? Why make friends? Why make other people put their energy and caring to waste by having them spend it on me? That's what it feels like. That's why I just want to make everyone happy. Without anyone worrying about me. I'm in shock. I can't figure out how to respond. How is it possible that Sai kept this from me the entire time that I've known her? Did you want us value for me to just not think about her? Why, Sai? Eh? Why is it that you've never told me about this? It almost feels like I've been betrayed as your close friend. Because if I knew, I would have done everything I could to support you. Yet there's only so much that I could do. I would have tried a little bit harder to make every day a little better for you. That's why I'm your friend. All I had to do is tell me. You don't understand at all, BC King. Why do you think I didn't tell you? Because if I told you, then you would have to waste effort caring about me instead of doing important things. I don't want to be cared about. It's bittersweet that people try to care about me. It feels nice sometimes. It also feels like a bat being swung against my head. That is literally me. Man. That's why I wanted to so badly for you to make friends with everyone else. Helping everyone be happy together is the best thing for me. Then I discovered something else, too. Seeking to make friends and get closer with everyone in the club. Feels like a spear going through my heart. So that's why. Before I decided the world wants to torture me. Every path leads to nothing but hurt. You're right that I don't understand. I don't understand your feelings at all, Sai. I don't need to understand. Whatever it takes for me to help you stop hurting, that's what I'll do. No, BC King. There's nothing. Nothing at all. The only thing that could help this everything could be like it always was. But I was selfish. I thought I showed you what a horrible person I am. Tears streaked down Sai's face. I made you join the literature club because I was selfish. I was punished by my heart hurt in a way that I couldn't understand. And now you came here and I made you hurt too. I'm just weak and selfish. That's all I am. That's why I'm going to accept these punishments. Because I deserve every last one. I need a moment. This is actually hitting me. Again, as someone who has depression and has these same feelings of, like, wanting people to help me out but also not help me through it, it hits. It hits me right here. Without thinking, I once again grabbed Sai's shoulders. I pull her into a tight embrace. Sorry, I can't even talk anymore. I'm so flustered by this whole topic that I can't talk. BC King, Sai, I don't care if you feel selfish. I'm really happy that you convinced me to join the club. Seeing you every day makes it worthwhile enough. I make friends with everyone else, and it's just a bonus. But please never underestimate how much I care about you. I wouldn't have it any other way. BC King. Sai isn't hugging me back. I felt my arms being wrapped around her. Sai's arms remained at her sides. Started sobbing next to my ear. No, don't do this to me. Please don't do this. BC King, Sai barely manages to speak between her sobs. I don't know if I'm doing the right thing. But all I want is for her to know that I care. If you have it in you to call yourself selfish, and you have to let me be selfish too. No matter what it takes to figure out what needs to change. I'll make these feelings go away. And if anything you need me to do, you better tell me. I'll get mad if you don't. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Gently Sai puts her arms around me in return. I don't know anything. It's all really scary. I don't understand any of my feelings, BC King. The only time I'm not feeling nothing is when I'm feeling pain. But your hugs are so warm. It's really scary too. Sai lets me go. As she does so, I let her go as well. The festival is tomorrow. Yeah. It's going to be fun, right? Yeah. How would you like for me to spend it all with you? Okay. I take back everything. I still love Monika's personality. She has traits that I like about her, like her green eyes, her leadership, her athleticism, her commitment. Like, there's a lot of things I love about Monika, but after this, I think Sai is the one. Like, while it does tug at that friend zone thing that happened to me in middle school, at the same time, like, you know, sometimes your bestest friend in the world could be the one you're meant to be with. And you just don't know it until you have, like, something like this happen. You know what I mean? Like, maybe it takes you guys just talking it out and having this emotional moment to realize how you feel about each other. So, I'm not saying that that's me and this person. That's not us. We're good. Like, we've gotten past it. We're fine. It's just, yeah. In terms of this game, I think Sai is the one now. I think me and Sai need to be together after all of this. Because the whole depression stuff, like, we share that, and that's so emotional. So yeah. It's what I want. I promise. I think that would be nice then. Yeah. Sai wipes her eyes. If I could spend the whole day here, I would. Of all days, it has to be the one where I have other plans. Maybe I should cancel. No, don't. Please don't. If you did that, then I really wouldn't forgive you. But it's almost time for Yuri to meet me in my house. At the very least, you want me to come along and help out? It'd be fun. To my surprise, Sai shakes her head. I'm sorry. I don't know if that would be very good for me today. You understand, right? Ah, it's kind of hard for me to fully understand. I'm trying my hardest. It's okay. Don't worry too much about it. I'll see you tomorrow, okay? Alright. I look forward to it. Say goodbye to Sai and exit her house. On the way home, I found myself still feeling uneasy. It was hard for me to keep thinking about it when Yuri is about to come over too. I think Sai is right. I shouldn't be worrying too much. We're definitely gonna have a great time tomorrow. I should just focus on what's ahead of me. As I approach my house, I see something that makes me feel a moment of panic. Yuri? Ah. Oh, what is that outfit? Ugh. Thank goodness. You're a little early. I'm sorry I wasn't home yet. Were you waiting for a long time? No, I just got here. But I started to get really nervous when nobody answered the doorbell. You always could have texted me. If I had known, I would have reassured you and hurried more on my way home. I suppose that's true. I didn't think of that for some reason. Should be common sense to do that, but decided to ignore it. Anyway, let's go inside. I see you brought a lot of stuff with you. That's right. Did you manage to find everything I asked you to buy as well? Yeah, pretty much. At least I hope I got everything right. I'm sure we'll be fine. Alright, we're gonna probably, save here, I think. This will be a good save spot. So, let me go and save. Okay, so, yeah, this game is really hitting for me. Like, that entire sequence made me almost cry. That entire sigh, depression thing, like, that hit me right here. That really did hit me. Like, I'm actually about to tear up just thinking about it. So, yeah. I'm sorry, Monica. I still love you. You're great. But I think Sai's the one. She's my best friend. We share the same feelings. Like, we're good. I think it's gotta happen. I can't have that in real life, but you know what? I'll get it in a video game. So, I will date my best friend. So yeah, with that said, thank you all for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed. That was part 1 of my Doki Doki Literature Club playthrough. And part 2, we'll see how our thing with Yuri goes, and we'll go from there. So if you're on YouTube, we're going to call it here. And I will see you guys for part 2 of Doki Doki Literature Club.